if we are live on YouTube. One moment, guys. We're live there. And we're live here. Perfect. Perfecto. Sweet. Sweet. Alright. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Well, if you are on YouTube, give me a moment because I'll have to be switching back and forth for that. I'm just sending out the link in the Discords I'm in. No, gotta promote. That one. We'll do this one. We'll also do this one as well. Okay. Let's go. So instead of, well, I might have to change the but welcome. All right, so he wanted me to watch Blightus. I don't how do you say that, chat? This guy right here, the captain of the match. He wanted me to watch Museum. So these guys have already had a VOD on Museum. Okay? These guys have already had a VOD on Museum. So we are expecting a few things when watching this. Okay? Sorry. We lost our game. So, while the bands are loading in, I'm just gonna send one more link to another Discord. That is all the links I want to send out. But yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. These guys are on PC. So we are going to be looking at red team, okay? So let's actually just skip into the match. So pause. We want to go to red team, and this guy specifically wanted us to watch Museum. So chat, guess what we get to do? We get to watch his POV and roast him. Alright. Just kidding. Not roast him. But so we're on attack. Okay, so real quick, we're gonna pause right here. So on attack, what we had talked about previously in our VOD review for these guys is I want to see them controlling this angle. Okay, this room in here with the mini, and also this angle these steps up top where that mini is as well. So both those rooms need to be occupied as soon as match starts, or contested, or contesting for them. So far, good drone on Emma. Right, so just to be nitpicky, okay? Just to nitpick this guy, since he wanted the VOD, alright? Just to okay. We're just gonna be very picky, right? For Bright. So good position, chat, or bad position? I'll wait for chat to respond. Well, I'll give you guys a few seconds because I know you guys are behind. But yeah, in this position when it's paused, good position or bad position? And why? Because my thoughts right here is bad position. And why do you think it would be a bad position? Okay. Have a little discussion. Why is Ultron here a bad position? Just to nitpick, okay? Ultron, right, where this guy wanted the VOD review for his team. We coached this whole entire team, but he wanted us to watch Museum, so we're gonna bully him a little bit. So why is Ultron's position here a bad position? Chat. We'll go to his POV. Hey, I'm saying it's a bad position. Why? Alright, I think that's enough time. So we're gonna explain why it's a bad position, or at least he could choose a better angle or a better sight line. Okay, and what I'm talking about is he is standing in front of, he's floating in front of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies, right? 5 enemies, and he's floating in front of, right? He could either, I would prefer him to hug either this wall, right? Or he can poke from this angle. Okay, right? Look, if he pokes from this angle, it is now, he can only get shot by Luna, and he can only shoot the Luna, right? So he's not going to take any incoming burst damage from any of these guys, right? He's going to surprise this Luna with a nice full charge burst and make her back up, which means she's not going to be healing her teammates, right? Because as of here, 3 people can see him, right? They could blow him up. Sure, she's on cart. Sure, there's a little bit of cover here, right? So I would prefer him either here, right? Because we talked about controlling this mini and controlling this angle. Look, free shot, right? There's no reason for him to be on cart. It shows 2 bodies on cart, right? So his job is not to move cart. Also, our Penny has cleared this top, right, with this mini, and he could be playing in here with this shield, right, this overhealth from the Penny nest, and be putting shots and be playing cover like this. So standing right here, right, so none of these people can see him because he's playing LOS, line of sight, well, and he's shooting 1 target, and only 1 target can shoot him, right? So you see how much better position? We're gonna nitpick this guy. Okay, this motherfucker wanted the VOD, so we're nitpicking him. Let's continue. Okay. Okay, so we have both drones out. That's fine. So we are down one. So I want him on this angle. Right, you see how we're poking for main? We're not really getting much. We're not really getting much done. Okay? Right? We're not really getting much done. They have full line of sight on this guy. Okay? And we're not controlling this off angle. Okay? We can also, who do they have that can get us? Maybe a black cat, right? Maybe black cat could get us if we go up into this window. Okay, maybe. But, right, as we're backing off, the back off angle should be to back off to this, right? That way we don't give up full map control. Because as we back up into this now leaves a lot of these guys who are in the open now get to relax, right? Look, there Emma standing on cart with her back to us. Okay, right? This Luna's jumping midair. This Loki's jumping midair. If Ultron was here, he would be able to punish this because this Loki is very far from any sort of cover. So Loki would have to TP, and then we're able to maybe follow up with that, right? Also, if Ultron was here, look who he gets a kill. If Ultron defaulted back here, look who he gets a kill. The Black Cat, right? So no excuse. We already talked about this. He might not have been in the VOD, but we have talked about this. Because look, that Black Cat is fully alive right now. Right, we could be up a whole pick. So, we're nitpicking, chat. We are nitpicking this guy, buddy. So, what is he doing bad here? What is bad about this guy? What is bad about our Ultron? Anybody have any ideas? Because I got a few numbers of why this is bad. Okay. So, not only is he in the open, right? He is very far from this line of retreat. Okay, this line of retreat would be much better than this line of retreat, because this line of retreat, he would still have to cross this open pathing, right, which could get him killed, right? So he needs to be playing closer to here. Also, he turns his back to the enemies, to this Loki, to Luna, right, if she was paying attention, right, to Mag, right? If they have very good target focus, which they should, right, I'm blowing this guy up. Even though there is an Emma shield, right? Also, that's not our, I don't think is that our Emma shield? Okay, it's both. It's both Emma shields. So he's kind of alright here. But either way, we want to train good fundamentals. Okay, so we never want to turn our backs to where they could do damage to us and we can't do damage back to them, right? So if that Black Cat dives, we should be hugging this wall, right? And fighting her with our Loki. Or our Mantis. Sorry. With our Mantis. Oh, we have Mantis and Loki, right? That way we're in a 3v1 here, and their Black Cat is behind the wall, receiving no healing, right? Maybe she has Snowflake, but I don't think so. So let's continue. So look at his health. His health got very low, so we had to use lamps. You see how he plays cover and he's alive? Okay, that guy. This guy. Alright, so chat. Who is the target priority for my Emma ult going off? Who is the prioritized target that I need to heal in this scenario? Is it my Emma? Is it my Emma who's at full health? No. Well, actually, sorry. Our Emma who's basically at full health. Right? Probably not. Probably not our Emma. Okay? It should be our Mantis. Okay? Should be our Mantis for sure. She has the least health on our team as of right now. And do we have another? Yeah, we have a drone. So very late. Very late bad prioritization on the drone. Look, he had plenty of time. He had plenty of time. He decided. This motherfucker decided he wanted to reload, I think. Yeah. See that one more time. This motherfucker's reloading while our Mantis is dying. Oh, I know. It's just the cooldown from the drone, right? So that's what I'm saying. We need to have our target priority for drone needs to be more locked in. Okay, so we should be taking left. This is a better angle, I guess. Decent angle that he's in. Okay, bad. Okay. So, do we know why this guy dies? Okay. So here he's at a decent range, right? Mag's not really able to hit his combo on him, so better position, right? Decent. There's cover here. Okay. And then here, he's turning his back to this open area, right? And he's also in the open, no cover. Okay. Their Emma is able to get beam on him. Okay, and he also, in his line of retreat, he's currently still turning his back to the enemy, right? Look, he's turning his back to this Emma, not putting pressure down range as he's backing up. And I'm sure since he crossed through that doorway, these people also hit him, right? Thanks. Yeah. And we waste our rocket res, right? Since my Ultron has bad positioning, we waste rocket res. And my rogue, is that rogue or black cat? Yeah, our black cat has to wait for the respawn.
That's what I needed.
Good fortune. I'm just dying. Who will help?
Okay, chat. What did he just do here that's bad? Hello, Wheezy. How are you? Did you stream today, Wheezy? Okay. So chat and Wheezy, right? So what our friend here, this guy, our Bucky, what he did here is very bad. Okay. At higher elos is very bad. So let's see our ult economy here, right? Our ult economy, it's still very low compared to theirs, right? They have 5 ultimates. We have 3 coming up on 5. Right? We have 3, which means we're down in the ult economy, which means they have the advantage. Okay. Cool. Right? So Wheezy. So what this guy is about to do is very bad. If you can correct this mistake, you'll climb. Especially since you're in gold, right? You'll climb very easy. So this top right, Ultron has an ultimate, Emma has an ultimate, and our Captain America has ultimate. This is our team. Okay. So we have 3 ults to their 5. Right? So not an advantage for us. Okay. And now what this guy does is,
I need assistance.
look, now we actively made our alt economy worse. Right? So instead of us going into this engage, right, we have a minute 30 to push this payload to the first checkpoint, right? And instead of giving us a chance where we have 3 ultimates to their 5, we now have 2 ultimates to their 5. Sure, Rockets is coming up, but still, exactly right. We would have 4 ultimates to their 5. A much more doable process. However, we swapped to Bucky at a minute and 30. Right? So bad. Yeah, exactly. And it's an Ultron ult, right? Which could possibly get a pick. Right? Or help sustain into getting a pick.
That's what I needed.
Right? So I want to say this grapple is late. We're just bullying this guy Wheezy because he wanted the museum VOD. Okay? So this guy wanted the museum VOD. So
Yo, what up, my buddy?
hello, hello.
What up, man? You'll have to give me just a second. I'm actually gonna send you something real quick. Whatever you do, like you can open the link if you want, but don't download what I'm sending you. I'm
Okay.
sending it to myself because like I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
It's a computer program that's supposedly supposed to essentially function like a real life Jarvis, where I can speak into my mic and tell it to like send messages on Discord and stuff. But I don't know how reliable it is, so I want to
Uh-huh.
try it out. Because if my computer gets viruses, I know how to reverse engineer it, and I have a backup on my USB just in case.
Okay. Well, right now
I'm gonna
I'm
go
doing a VOD review for you guys on museum.
Is it a match that I played?
I don't think so. What is your name?
My name, I don't
Is
know if I
is it
changed
your Discord
my
name?
name or not. It was either MRC Corva or it was Harashima.
Yeah, Harashima's in here on Jeff.
Okay, then yeah, that's me.
Well, I have the stream up, and
Do you know why my keyboard isn't working by chance? What the fuck is going on?
I don't, but I do need you to mute for right now, if you want to just listen, because I think my stream picks up you as well, and we're bullying what is it, Blightus? Blight? Brightus?
Can you share your screen so I can watch?
I have it up on Kick. If you want to, yeah,
I do not have Kick.
you gotta get it. So you don't have to make an account, but you can watch on that. I sent the link in general. So, alright, but to continue, guys, okay? So what information does Blight have? Okay, we know that Magneto has just used his shield. So, and we currently have Bucky Hook, right? So we should immediately be looking to Bucky Hook right now. Okay, so 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So 3 seconds go by, and he holds it for super long, and he backs up. That makes for a bad Bucky Hook, right? So we could have pulled Bucky. We however don't. Okay, we need to be taking left high ground where the mini is, or right rear as Bucky. Okay. Lamps are gone. Good cover.
I am ready to put on a show. Down to 30 seconds.
You guys are getting full health?
I always come back.
Okay, so we're even. These are good shots on Emma. It's okay. Dude.
I am ready to put on a show.
Good pick by him. We use lamps again. Alright, we're up 3. Okay, so up 3 they should be chasing. Well, it's OT, so kinda depends. Okay, so let's go over this. Where do you think Bucky should be? So let's look at all his abilities, okay? Where do we think Bucky should be? I wasn't gonna do each player individually, however we can. I was just doing Blight because he wanted or Super told me that he wanted me to watch Museum. We can definitely swap over to you if you want, Jeff. So where do you think your Bucky should go here? Okay, as Emma pulls alt, where do you think our Bucky should go? Because he has really one option, maybe 2. As of right now, it's 1 option. So he should go over here by the bus. Are you seeing? Like on where my mouse is? Are you able to see my mouse? Yeah, you're able to see my mouse. Okay. I would say that's a bad spot, right? Because how many people does it take to stall the point or to contest it, right? Or get it to push? Right? So it only takes one person to make us not C9, right? So as of right now, there is no one. So Emma's going to enter this spot by herself. Okay? So we should not be holding a hook because we can't hook her in her alt. Right? He should immediately drop the hook and he should either uppercut to above on this high ground, right? That way we're not taking any incoming damage. Okay? Jeff, you should also not. You could kind of be on point here. I'm kind of okay with it. However, I would want you to be probably back over here. Okay? Jeff, I would want you over here because you'll have sightlines on this Bucky up top, right? And they have to make a choice. Do they turn and look at Bucky and you're able to shoot them in the back and the team's able to shoot them in the back and they C9 because they're looking at Bucky? Or they don't shoot you because you're so far and they would C9, right? And you have crazy sustain, right? And you also have cover here, right? So they could either go for you, C9, go for Bucky, C9, or turn and look at Bucky, you shoot them, or they come for you, Bucky shoots them. And no matter what, Bucky is not taking any incoming damage, right? So you're able to focus your heals on people who actually need it, right? Like Rocket, like this guy. And you're also able to cleave them as well with your water hose, right? You could be putting down water pressure all through here. You could give Bucky some pre-bubbles up here if they do look at him. Okay? And if they don't go for Bucky, Bucky just gets to sit here and throw his punches out, shoot for free, right? And he doesn't need to take any resources from you, right? So you could heal your tanks, which gives them more sustain, which gives them more value in the fight, right? And it's less work for you, right? You don't have to think about healing a Bucky, right? So let's just see. Okay, because look, let's watch how long it takes Bucky to shoot. Actually, let's watch free cam real quick. We'll go to free cam and see how long he could have shot. We could have killed Emma. Look. Look, there's no healer out here. This is a black cat, right? So no healer. She was half, okay? So if my mag looks at her, Emma looks at her, my Bucky looks at her, my own black cat looks at her, she dies here. Okay? Okay, because our Emma is walling off their supports. Okay? So this is a free kill on Emma. She's ulting, she's not able to put up a shield. Okay? Blow her up. Okay? So she's already half. Look. What'd I do? Not that. I do not want to be in that. Okay? So look, not only is she like less HP, right? She is now somewhat, she's not behind the bus yet. Okay. But however, Bucky could be right here and putting punches into her, shooting her basically at point blank range, headshots into the Emma, killing her, right? Oh, Black Cat, go on Emma. We're all here on Emma. Blow her up, right? Right? Bucky could still be standing here. And if Bucky's standing here, it makes his job for DPS a lot easier, right? Both of his targets are in front of him and they're not hidden behind cover, right? And he's on high ground, so it makes headshots easier. Okay? And he's off a point, so he's not going to take any damage, right? Now let's watch Bucky. Look, is this a much, well, it's not much harder. Okay? But look, he has to look up, down, around to shoot targets. Look up, down, left, right. Like, you see how much movement that is of the mouse? He's literally doing like a figure eight of the mouse. And since he's in a bad position, he dies here, right? There's no reason for him to be on cart, right? Look, since he was on cart, the Black Cat seen him, seen that he ended up being isolated, right? Murdered, right? Where the fuck is my Jeff? So Jeff, are you putting enough output here? Right? You can only see the right side of point. So if I am Jeff here and this is the scenario I'm in, I'm calming to my team because we're on a team, right? Hey, everybody, play right side of point. So that way we don't have people going in front of cart, right? Breaking our LOS. If everybody plays front of our right side cart, you hit all 5 of your teammates and it forces the enemy to play on that right side into them. So you're hitting, what is that? Like 11 players, right? You're hitting 11 players, which means you're going to just farm alt, right? And you're also going to be helping your team by doing damage and heals, and you're healing all 6 players, right? Well, our Rocket and Bucky are dead, but you see what I mean? Dude, you guys have the weirdest names. Razun? Right? You see, like, we're down 2, they're down 2, so now it's a 50-50 fight.
I'm muted for just a second.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Are you watching stream?
It's Razian, and it was my old
Razian.
name. But yeah, that makes sense. I've been watching, yeah.
Right, like, you see how it's a way more powerful position if you're here and Bucky's up there? Like, you get to do a lot less movement, right? He also gets to do a lot less movement, which makes his aim and your guys' value more consistent, right? So, because if both of you are alive, it's not a 50-50, right? You guys are up 6v4, which is a winning condition. It looks like you guys do win it, but
They hit a checkpoint.
you know,
Now might be a good time to stop them.
it was technically anyone's game. So we're trying to stabilize.
Gotta stop that vehicle.
Do you want to watch yours, Jeff? We could watch yours since Blight has already let us down.
Yeah, we can.
All right, let's watch him. Let's watch
If you want to
this.
start back from the beginning.
Would you like that? We can.
Yeah, that'd be dope if you could, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. And you're on Loki? So did we, real quick, did we go over, were you in the last VOD that we did on Museum?
No, I was at work. I
Okay.
just got home a few minutes ago.
Okay, gotcha. So I'll do like a real quick speed run. That way, because everybody who's in the stream has already seen First Point. So, real quick, what we talked about in the last VOD with you guys, what you guys are kind of graded on for this VOD, is on attack, I want to see this room controlled. Okay, this room controlled with this health pack, right? It's a resource. It's also, if we're controlling this room, the cart, no matter what, moves up to here. No matter what, as long as our presence is in this room, like, these players are gonna back up or die if they don't get us out of here, which means these guys are either gonna have to back up or die, right? Since this is free, okay? And it forces our cart to move at least all the way up to here. And we're controlling a resource, right? Since it's comp, it's a MRC, so we're greedy. We want every advantage possible. Make sense? So that room needs to be controlled. And this room where Penny is, right? Good job, Penny. You talked about this, right? This high ground and mini needs to be controlled, right? Because we have natural cover and it's high ground over this entire point. So since we're standing here, Mag cannot stand here, right? He has to, otherwise we're going to break his shield eventually, go through both of his bubble and resources, and he's eventually going to have to back up, right? And he's more than 7 steps from cover, and this wall's not even cover if we're contesting this, right? So he is very far and very overextended, even with his team here. Also, by us controlling this, these guys are not able to stand here for free, right? You're able to shoot them very easily because this is bad position, right? Very open middle cart way, right? Especially when there's no bus, very open spot. So we want to abuse this since this is given to us for free on attack. Make sense? Are you there? You could unmute since it's you.
Any faces? You are restored. I suppose that helps.
Whoever they don't look friendly.
I outnumber you. Render me assistance. You have my gratitude.
Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure.
Render me assistance. You have my gratitude.
I'm okay with that lamp because that blackhead didn't die.
Time to vanish.
So we are down 2. So you see how we're not... See, I want us to be... I would like you to be controlling this doorway. Okay? I want either all 3 clones and yourself in this walkway.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wait, I can't hear. I can hear now.
Okay. So, right, we're not really doing too much by
Yeah, I
sitting.
DC'd for like the last like 3.5, 4 minutes.
Okay. What was the last part you heard?
Literally at the very beginning, as soon as you started talking about Loki, I started the Jarvis installation and it ate my bandwidth.
Okay. Okay. So, we covered, so before we the last VOD review we did with your team, okay, is we want them to control this right room, okay, because it's comp, right? We want to be greedy, and this is if we're controlling this spot, the payload gets to move here no matter what. Okay, so we always want to be fighting for this room or in this room or through that
You have the
room.
payload, the health pack, you got height
Yeah.
there, and you have control over their dive.
Yeah, and for this, we also want to be controlling this room since it's for free and it's right out of spawn, right? Because we get the health pack, which is a resource, and we get natural cover, and we're able to shoot in their backline for free. And so none of these guys can stand here for free if the cart's not there, right? Mag would have to use all his resources, or the supports would have to use a lot of their resources to not let Mag die. And if he doesn't die, he has to back up significantly, which means our cart moves, which is the objective, right? So that's basically what we covered. Let's go back into your POV. Does that make sense on why we want to control those 2 spots off the rip?
Healing for my friend.
Look who's
I'm
here.
healed.
So you see how we're backing up, right? We're not. So if we think of this point, okay, if we think of this point as a pie from right here, how much of the pie are we controlling? Right? If there's a line probably directly where my mouse is going, right? If there's a line right here cutting this point in half,
Yeah.
how much of the pie are we controlling?
Approximately 18%.
Yeah, right? We're not even controlling here, which is free, right? We're not controlling this room right here, which is free. Well, kind of. We're at least contesting it, right? But we could be right here. We could literally be right here, blasting into this guy, right? So he's getting attacked from both angles, which would make him have to back up, right? We could put a Loki clone up here, TP up here, or at least put a Loki clone up here and shoot him from main, right? And it'll attack him, right? And he now feels suffocated, right? And we can also rotate through here, right? If we're controlling this point, right? Or we can go invis from here, right? We poke from here. We can also pop invis as Loki, right? Walk through here because it's free. Set up a clone here, set up a clone here, and play this corner and blast their entire backline, right? If we want to be that aggressive. Does that make sense? But you see what I mean? Like, you see how this off angle now opens up, right? Even if we pop 1 or 2 shots, right? That is enough for these guys to either turn around or die to, you know? Or for someone main to be able to hit a shot and possibly kill someone. You know what I mean? Right? Or it doesn't even have to be you, right? You could be like, you could tell someone else to go there, you know? Like, your Cap could even go on that flank, right? Or you and Black Cat could go on this flank, You know what I mean? Because they're also not contesting this. So this is a free, uncontested flank. Right? Which could turn the fight and get us more time in our time bank. Right? Because look, as of right now, they control this room, right? They have 2 people standing at this doorway. And so look, since they're controlling this room, is our cart moving? I know there's a delay, right? So no, right? Our cart's not moving since they're controlling that room, right? So let's watch. As soon as we start controlling that room or controlling this space over here, cart starts to move. Okay, well that is where this is where our this is where our Ultron lets our Mantis die.
And here we go again.
Right, so you see how there's like you see how those fights could have been a lot better or a lot more
Also,
going
before
towards
you
something.
comment on my aim, I just want to let you know that I don't have a mouse pad and I'm using raw desk. But I did order my mouse pad, my new mouse, and my keyboard for tomorrow.
Okay. So what did we just talk about? Are you in a good position or a bad position as Mantis?
I feel like at the moment I'm kind of in a neutral position because we haven't really fully decided what we were doing yet.
Okay. But just off of, so these guys should know where I want you to be. Okay. So are any of us at that top left high ground or in this right room?
No.
No. Right?
No.
So there's no reason to not run here off a spawn, right? As I swap to Mantis, right? Well, as of right now, you don't know that, right? You now know that, so you get somewhat of a pass. Okay. But look, there's no reason from any of the 5 people who were in our last VOD to say, hey, come left, right? Because we have 2 minutes, and if we're in a... So Cap's going, right? But he's going in a 1v1, right? Which is not ideal, right? We always want to, like I said, we always want to be, if it's scumbaggy and it wins games, right? We always want to have the advantage, right? I'll make it a 2v1, I'll make it a 5v1, right? So this is very important. We do not want to just let Cap commit here, right? He should have calmed for one of you to come, right? If none of you come and he calmed, then we know where the issue lies in our comms, right? Because you guys were all there in the previous team fight. So just because it didn't work the first time doesn't mean we stop going. Because look, if you have damage boost on our Cap, fighting for the high ground, right? Or a heal on him, right? Maybe he's able to fight this more. Okay. Also, my Emma, right? My Emma could stand behind Bus, crystal her, and start beaming her from here. Right? Now this girl has to retreat, and she's very deep. Right? She's overextended because her line of retreat is walking through this choke where all of us can see. Right? So ideally we could probably kill her. Does that make sense? But since our Emma forgot about what's a priority, right, is this top left high ground is priority number 1. Okay? You need to calm this, someone needs to calm this, we need to get here, no reason not to get here if we're on first point. Okay? And our cart's right here. Okay? This needs to be fought for and achieved. Because look, there's two fights going on. You see how Emma was beaming this way and Cap was beaming that way? So target prioritization is not that good for us as a team. Does that make sense? You see what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. Sorry, I'm muted at the moment.
You're good. You're good.
But
You're
I
good.
am paying attention.
So we already kind of covered why Ultron died there. So also what we covered is why it's a bad swap by Bucky, right? Is we had 3 ultimates when he was on Ultron. Right? We have 3 ultimates even if Rockets is coming up and so is Mantis's, right? As of right then, we had 3 ultimates to their 5, right? So we're down in ult economy, which is not an advantage. And then he actively gives up makes us even worse ult economy by swapping. Right? We now have 2 ults to their 5. Right? Both you and Rockets are coming up, so we would have had 5 ultimates to their 5. But since he swapped at a minute 30, we are down in the ult economy. Does that make sense? We never want to be, if we have it, we always want to use it. Pretty much no matter what. Okay? Ultimates can turn the tide or have openings, right? And like I said, everything's a resource, so, and I want the advantage or at least a neutral in everything. Does that make sense? I never want to give us a disadvantage, right? So game sense wise, he should have ulted or used his Ultron ult, right? We should have committed something, right? Our 4 ultimates to their 5, right? Or our 5 ultimates to their 5, because now we have 4 once both yours and Rockets come online. So we have 1 less ultimate. And oh my god. What did you just do?
What's happening?
What?
Who are you talking to? Yo, who are you talking to?
Hiroshima. Hiroshima.
You just saying all this out loud for the...
Yeah, it's because I'm streaming.
Oh, hi.
And so what both of our Bucky and our Mantis just did is they made us even worse ult economy. Right? Because we were about to have 4 ultimates because Mantis was at like 90 and he swaps to Jeff. Right? So instead of us having 4 ultimates, we now have 2 ultimates to their 5. Is that a winning scenario for us at all in terms of ult economy? No. Right? They have 5 ults to R2. Ideally, we never win that if they're a good team, right? Luckily, Jeff is a beast though, so he builds ultimate fairly quickly. Okay. Well, luckily our Jeff builds ultimate and pretty much our Bucky build ultimate. So that's good. So we're still technically down in the ult economy, right? They have 5 ults to our upcoming well, we'll see. Let's see what happens. Well, we know what happens, right? You guys win first point. And Jeff, you now know where you should be, right?
I am ready to put on a show. Down to 30 seconds.
So we already kind of seen what happens, chat. We'll just let it play out. Jeff and Bucky now know where they should be.
That's some bad luck. The final 10 seconds. We are undefeatable.
So as we wait for Jeff to come back.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Okay, so since Jeff is coming back, right, not the best position for Jeff. Jeff should literally use his bubble out of spawn door, and come here, right? Because we covered this in our last VOD, and he at least now knows this now, right? If Jeff is here, right, he's shooting all the enemy team backline, and he can help us sustain on our front line. And we have high ground over the point, and this is just a much better position for Jeff to be shooting through. Jeff wants to be doing damage and healing at the same time, right? Also, if we can secure a resource and have high ground over the point and access into the enemy backline as Jeff, right? That is all an extra plus. And as of right now, this is free, so there should be no reason Jeff should not be here, as well as like one of his teammates. Okay. Mag could have also been here, right? Because it only takes one person to contest. If Mag's standing here,
I mean,
right.
if I isolate myself there and give myself up as a free pick to Black Cat, no?
Not really. Jeff has very good survivability, right? Plus, it does take right. It also takes Black Cat's attention. Okay, so if she does try to dive, where is Black Cat? Is this her over here? Yeah. So you see that excuse, that poor excuse. Black Cat's not even in the fight. So, right. So we gather information as much as we can, and then we make decisions, right? So you see how if you were here, oh, we see no Black Cat, no one's made a call out for Black Cat, right? You should immediately go here. Make sense? Right? Because Black Cat is all the way in spawn. So that's how we know we have bad not, I wouldn't say alt tracking, but you know, we just need that game sense from the team all around, right? If we killed Black Cat, right, we need to have someone counting when she's gonna be back. Right? Also, if Black Cat does try to dive you here, right, she's very overextended if she tries to dive you here. And if we're a good team, we should kill her on the way out if she does kill you, right? And you're able to get back much faster than her, so that is a plus trade for us no matter what, right? You should get back faster than her since the cart is barely right here. Does that make sense? Right? And she has to make a decision. Does she dive you and possibly die? Or C9 cart? Or does she do something else, right? We're all humans, we make wrong decisions. But if we don't give them a wrong decision to make, more often than not, they're not going to make the wrong decision, right? So we want to present them with decisions to make, right? And anytime we present them with a decision to make, we want to make it to where we're winning in every scenario. So alright. Well, since we won this point, okay, we're not gonna get into those bad ultimates by our team. Who's all in the Discord call, real quick? Let's see. Okay, so most of us. Alright, so since most of us are here, this is gonna be the new setup for this endpoint. Okay, whenever we have a Jeff, okay, it only takes one person to contest cart, right, or to push it. There's no reason for 4 of us to be on cart and for 4 of us to be taking damage, right? Then that leaves it leaves our supports to have to make decisions. They now have pretty much everybody to heal since we're all touching point and we're all taking small little poke damage, right? So we're just giving them value by letting them being able to shoot all 6 of us, right? So Bucky needs to be up top here, okay? And our Jeff can be playing this corner here, right? Shooting through all of our teammates, can see Bucky, can give him some preemptive bubbles just waiting in case he gets hit, right? He'll have these bubbles just placed, right? So Jeff has to do less healing and can focus on helping us put damage and pressure down the point. Right? Rocket should also not be on cart. Okay? Rocket can also be right here. Okay? Or Rocket could be wall climbing right here and bouncing heal orbs through this whole horizontal of the map, right? Or bouncing it off these walls, right? And shooting, floating in the sky here, shooting heal orbs, floating in the sky, blasting his little minigun, right? And it makes it very hard for them to want to get off point and attack all 3 of yous, right? Because if they do, they see 9, and if they don't, we get to shoot them and do our value for free, right? So look, Emma walks out by herself, and my Bucky is holding a grapple, right? So he is not able to shoot and do damage to this Emma, who is being shielded off from her healers. Also, our Black Cat is also not on this Emma, who's ulting, right? So when Emma's ulting, she can't grab us, she can't put up shield to block any incoming damage, right? So she should die. But look who's on cart. Look who's on cart taking damage, right? My Jeff is half health and my Rocket's half health. If they're here and my Bucky's here, right, he would have already grounded that Black Cat and or rotated to us, and we would have popped this Black Cat, right? Because here is Bucky defending us here? Is Bucky defending these 2 guys here? Fuck no, right? Is my Emma defending these 2 guys here? No. Is my Mag defending these 2 guys here? Maybe, right? Because I think he's about to rock her, right? So you see how there's 2 to 3 targets being called here? That is splitting our resources up too much, right? Bucky and Black Cat are going for whoever's coming out of here, right? So that's a team fight happening. This guy's ulting this Black Cat, so that's another target, another battle happening. And our Emmas are taking a 1v1 duel, right? So 3 fucking targets are being shot. That is not a lot of kill potential, right? These 2 guys don't have much kill potential. Emma 1v1 in Emma, not that much kill potential. These guys not doing damage in the middle of the team fight, waiting, looking at a fucking wall, is not helping my team. Right? Is not peeling for these guys. Right? And we know that Mag actually nukes the Luna. So let's
Looking at a fucking wall was pretty funny.
Yeah. Right? That's not funny in my MRC match. Right? So you see what I mean? Like Rocket has to, like, what the fuck is my Rocket looking at, right? You see how he would be getting much more value if he's wall climbing and putting shots down this choke, putting heal orbs on this yellow wall right here. He would not be looking at a
It's
fucking
always
school
safer to
bus
check your tire
wheel.
pressure before you start driving, bro.
Exactly. right? Also, Jeff could be right here, right? Like, you see what I mean? Like, it just, you're making it harder for your guys' aim. Also, we looked at Bucky's aim since he was on low ground, right? Look, this guy's also looking at a school bus. All three of you are fucking the pit crew for the school bus. Right? Like, look at my Bucky's aim, right? Since he's not standing on height, he now has to drag his mouse up, right? He's now dragging his mouse up, which makes his aim worse, right? He now has to correct it back down, which makes his aim worse. He now has to drag his mouse left, right? He's now off target, right? He's still off target. Look at where his crosshair is. Look at where she is, right? So it's making all these adjustments, right? Now his target priority switched to the low key. And since he's standing on cart, he took all the poke damage from whatever the fuck's going on, right? And if Bucky was standing here, okay, if Bucky's standing here, he just gets to shoot and throw punches in straight lines. Shoots, throw punches, straight lines. He can see who, you know, he could see who's fucking the priority, right? And his aim doesn't have to change. Does that make sense? You guys see that? How it's less mouse movement for him if he's standing here. He's also not dead right now if he's standing here. If Jeff's here, Rocket's here, none of these three guys are dead. And as of right now, my Rocket's dead, my Bucky's dead. Right? So it is now a 50-50. There's 4 of us alive, 4 of them alive. Right? When if we had good positioning, right, it would be a 6v4, which means we're winning all the time. We luckily win this match, or this checkpoint. Right? So we won the 50-50. Does that make sense, guys? You see how you put yourself in a 50-50?
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
So whose POV do we want to watch? Because I bullied Bucky for the first checkpoint of the match until Hiroshima joined.
About time I got a shield.
Okay, so this is good. We're contesting high ground. So, as of right now, when it's paused, what is our game plan for this next team fight? Since you guys are all in the call. Am I still in the Discord? Okay, I am. Yeah, guys. So what is your guys' game plan for this next upcoming fight? Where should you guys go? How are you guys planning for this next team fight?
We were trying to initially walk height.
Okay.
It wasn't when you told us to walk height, it wasn't explained to our Emma player at the time. So
Yeah.
we're kind of split, half on height, half on low ground.
Um.
And
So, I'm gonna be honest, we got exploded here in this one, if I remember correctly, because we split. And the next time we played this map, we fixed it. But yeah, this one, we split up.
That's what I needed.
Eat your heart out, strange.
Oh, we TP'd on this one, I forgot.
Stuff them in their tracks.
I actually really like the TP.
I was
Really?
surprised by how far up their healers were.
Okay, so really like the TP, However, right, we talked about that pie, right? So, good TP. Now, how much of the pie are we controlling after TP?
Um,
Pretty much a
not much more than
pretty
the
much a
pie.
straight line, right? So, so not much of anything, right? So if we rewind just slightly, okay? So rewind, I think here, okay? Look, right here, we can literally engulf this whole point as a pie, okay? My Jeff could either stay here or he can go to this room, right? My Jeff could either stay here or go to this room, or vice versa, my Bucky, right? My Bucky could also be here, or my raccoon, right? If Jeff's here, Bucky's here, right? You see how we are now. If Mag stays here, so Mag could either stay here or rotate here. Okay. Rocket and Bucky are in this window, or Rocket and Jeff are in this window, and Bucky's main. Mag's here, right? Is this girl now blown up? Is this Mantis now blown up? Right? If Mag's looking at her down here, Jeff hits her with a little spit bubble. Rocket also shoots. Bucky hits her with a slow from main, right? This girl's blown up, and we are now up a pick, right? And we have complete map control, and we kind of flip the point. You know what I mean? Like, let's continue. Right, so after we kill that Mantis, we can now also collapse on this Emma, because she is now in the same spot as that Mantis. Right? She's still it's kind of okay, right? Since all of us can see this Emma. So why doesn't she blow up? Is that our Jeff fault? How many did Jeff eat here? So good. So good. What information do we have here, guys? Hello, welcome to stream. If you are new to stream, definitely give me a follow. We're gonna be doing a whole lot of coaching videos. These videos will also be up on my YouTube. I don't know if it's linked on my Kick channel, but it's basically the same as my name. So guys, what information do we have right now? As it's paused.
They're down 2, we're down 1.
Yeah. So, is someone coming from spawn? Okay, yeah, someone is. So yeah, we basically still have an advantage, right? So with that, we want to abuse that. Okay. So what did you guys just see? So I want you to tell me. 1 second, I'm gonna rewind. Okay. So right here, once we hit play, I want you to tell me how many targets we're attacking. Okay.
Like 3.
Okay. So as Armed and Dangerous comes out, how many targets are being attacked?
3.
Yeah. So my Jeff is shooting this Emma. My Emma says, I'm just gonna turn my head and shoot this Luna, which is fine. I'm fine with the Luna because she is exposed. So this should be the call. Okay, so no reason for this Bucky to be hitting my own black cat, right? It might have been a clone. It might have been a clone. However, we definitely want to go for the kill more, right? The target should be called. Okay.
Again!
Okay, so how does... Oh. Wait, we lost that? Yeah, there's that.
Again!
Okay, so how does our Jeffy boy die? So
Again!
okay. So that's okay. They kind of just came back from spawn, and we were in a bad position. So yeah, instead of that, right? As soon as we're up one and we know we're alting, I would just want us to. So this is also where we gotta be. We need that game sense, right? We need someone to actively be. As soon as we kill someone, we should know that there is like we have like 8 to 15 seconds to do something, or to flip the map, do what we need done, and to rotate back because they're gonna be behind us, right? If we are gonna stand here, right? So that is that game sense part. As soon as I get this kill, right, depending on who it is, if I'm Jeff and we get a kill, and my back is to where they come out of, we know that, right? I need to just rotate slightly and not let them be able to shoot me in the back, right? Or rotate here. Okay, because let's see. Yeah, Jeff died way the fuck back there. But I think it's because he ate the Luna, right? He ate the Luna and spit her out over there. So I'm actually kind of okay with that ult, depending on how long we contest it. Do you guys cap second point?
This is real firepower!
We are undefeatable! Good fortune for me.
So here, who do we think the priority should be?
This is real firepower!
So right, as of right here, who should it be? I would say as of right now, maybe Mag. Okay,
I mean, he's about to get healed.
it doesn't matter. This Mantis cannot heal a rocket damage boost
Yeah.
with all of us fucking him up, right? And he's already half, and he has no shield,
Yeah.
right? So we all need to walk on him and blow him up. Because look, my rocket amp is still up. My rocket amp is still up. And who is Cap on? Right, so Cap is trying to kill a alting Mantis, right? Avoid that guy as teammate. He doesn't do enough damage to kill an alting Mantis, so he is just actively doing nothing. Okay?
What do you think he should be doing instead? I
I
mean,
would.
there's not like a ton of Cap can do.
I mean, he should. Well, for one, we should be making this a 4v1 right here, right? Or he could be shielding this Mantis, right? Any of her like little bristles or whatever, right? It kind of just depends. I would rather, right? So let's just see the damage he's gonna do, okay? So he would do more. That little fucking splash of damage would do more on this guy with the damage app and into our team. Would you agree? Right? Because this guy is now not in our. He is now not in the Mantis Hole. You know what I mean? So he dives in, does nothing, then dives out. So he did nothing, right? And if he had did his little animation cancels and spammed it on this guy, maybe he dies. Right? He does end up dying. It's very nuanced, right? Because this is this one's kind of a shit show. This last fight. So again, where do you guys think you should be? How many? So looking at this top icon, how many of us are on card, and how many of them are on card?
4 and 1.
Yeah. So we are. They're basically able to shoot all 4 of us. So they're getting max value no matter what, because all of us are taking pressure, which means my little rocket, who has not that great of heals, needs to heal all of us and himself. Right? So no matter what, we're in a losing fucking battle, because we have to heal nonstop, and we're just letting them, like, we're just taking consistent pressure, right? We never have a break in the pressure. Does that make sense? You know, like, there's gonna be an Emma beam on us when Rocket could be floating up here, healing from over here, right? Shooting, doing damage, right? Better sight lines, bouncing heals off this ground, off the ramp, right? So his orb is getting double value, right? As for here, if they focus him, right, he's dead in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? He's on low ground, in front of a black cat. The only place he could dash is either going to be in open space, which is bad, right? Which he should get beamed down or slept or murdered, right? So here is just a much better option, right? He's not a melee character. There's no reason for this guy to be on point. Do you guys all agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So no reason for him to be on point. This is pretty much anybody else's job except for this guy. Right? And kind of same thing with Mag and Strange. So one of you guys need to pick who is gonna stay on cart and who's gonna take some space. Right? Hey Rocket, if Rocket's standing here, my Mag can stand here and shoot all of these guys in front of the payload, right? Now if Mag's here, the payload is blocking his LOS, so he gets no shot on them. You see the difference in like 5 steps? 5 steps and comms that the Rocket is in a good spot to heal everyone. Right? You see how you guys get way more like pressure and map, that more of the pie is controlled, right? If we have Rocket back here, my Mag swings these 7 steps. We now control a little bit more of the pie, right? Strange walks up because someone's in here, right? Wolves taking this 1v1. So you see how we're contesting a lot of the pie? Like if our mag swings here. And if Rockets could see all of us there. Look, our Wolf actually won the 1v1 against Emma. So he now controls this room. Our mag could be controlling this room. My Rocket's up here safe, healing my Strange, shooting damage into their backline, calling targets on who is weak, who is out of Emma, or who is out of Luna alt, right? Or calling targets for Wolf to go on. You know what I mean? You see how that's working as a way more like, I don't think it's like cohesive unit, right? Like we're working as a team, as for whatever the fuck's going on here.
So I understand that. I don't get how the Rocket being back there is better, because it makes it harder for us to protect him. Because no matter if he has both dashes up or not, the Black Cat kills him.
She does.
She'll be able to dive him.
Just because she has the ability to kill him doesn't mean she's gonna kill him, right? Until she proves to me that she can actually hit her full combo and kill him, she's shit. Okay?
She had like 21 final hits at the end of the game. We knew she was good from the start. She was
It
solo
still
diving and get X.
it still doesn't matter. Okay? So by him being you're saying by him being here and him getting shot from 4 people plus the Black Cat, he's able to live longer? You guys can help him? No, you can't. You cannot help him on card while he's being hit by 4 people.
Okay.
You know? Like he can run around this whole fucking thing. Black Cat cannot do that. He could literally do this.
I disagree. She has auto aim, she has a giant whip, she has a dash. You can't survive that. And even if you are running around like that, you're essentially dead because he's not healing the team while running from Black Cat. Black Cat doesn't even need to kill the Rocket if she's distracting him long enough. And throughout the whole game, she proved she was a good Black Cat. So
I don't know.
Rocket not dying there and being protected by 3 tanks or one tank.
I don't know. I don't really think he's protected. But
How? He has body block from Mag. He has Mag shield ready and up. He has Mag bubble. When he's doing the ring around Rosie, he's losing line of sight for Mag. Mag has to do a full turnaround just to use the bubble as well. Like, having when the Strange was next to the Raccoon, you have the freaking burst from Strange that does a ton of damage. Like, me as a Black Cat player, I don't want to dive the Rocket next to tanks, but I want to dive a Rocket who's sitting on a top of there and hit my one-shot combo. Hit my stab.
Well, I'm saying any good team is killing Rocket instantly, whether he's with tanks or not.
I think maybe the Rocket should have been in the room off to the right that the Wolf beat the Emma in. Like, I kind of in between. I agree that he shouldn't be in the middle of the tanks.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he should be that far away.
It was just so far away.
Like, this is just shitty target focus. Okay? This is like, let's.
We all targeted down the Mantis.
No, I'm saying by the enemy team.
Oh.
Okay, like, let's watch Rocket. So we'll watch him through roughly this whole fight. Maybe like right here. So there, any good team would have collapsed on him already. He's half health. Right, bubble him out.
They don't really have any movement too. The only character that can do that is this one. Like, I think if Rocket went to the room right there, instead that would have been his best play.
because you still have Mag Primary helping you out. You have Mag
Yeah.
Bubble ready without a full turnaround. I think the room's best.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. And pretty much anywhere is better than him on cart.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, for sure, actually.
Like, you're telling me Ignite team isn't killing a rocket right there? They're definitely killing a rocket right there. Especially after he used his dash once he got spit out by Jeff. Right? Well, right here. Let's see. Where did that black cat go?
Might be a good time to stop them.
When he was maybe right here. Yeah. So
Fortunate for me.
yeah, that is not deemed good. That's not a good black cat player.
My hit a checkpoint. Now might be.
So you see what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm just always gonna force them to prove it to me, right? Even if they kill you once, right? You should always still be skill checking them. I think.
Right.
Because like you just seen that she couldn't kill a Jeff solo, and Jeff didn't even really go underwater.
I'll patch you up.
But I am kind of okay with him sitting on cart because cart heals on attack, right? So it's kind of okay. So look, you see what I mean? Like, look at what our Jeff's health is at, and she couldn't even do that. Look at what this guy's health gets to. Right? It was even less than that.
Someone scratch my back. It seems Krakoa is in good hands. Ship shape in no time. I'll patch you up.
Right? So you guys are putting a little too much respect on shitty players, right? Just because they hit the combo once, I'm still playing WoW. You know, I'm still playing in the spots I want to play, whether that's in that room or on the pillar, right? It kind of just depends, right?
That is much better.
So,
I feel like myself again.
and you said that you guys won the next time you played Museum? Or you won this Museum match?
We won this game.
Oh, was this our win?
This is
Oh,
this is remember you and me when Helen won.
oh, this is against man.
Helen with more defense.
I am ready to put on a show. Why would I need you?
My good deed for the day. Armor patch here. Hey up.
We are undefeatable.
This is real firepower. Scratch my back. You're welcome.
I am ready to.
Like, let's
Put on a show!
yeah, that aim does not scream fucking scared shitless of this Black Cat player. I mean, does that show that we should be scared of her? Like,
Hits the grand finale.
watch when she goes after this rocket. Look, miss. Lost him on a different target. Misses, miss. Well, that does not, you know what I mean? Like, well, let's see now, right? She's going after this
That's
Jeff.
just the character. She was collecting coins. She was exerting a little bit of pressure, but she knows that in ult fights she just doesn't do much.
What's the excuse for the Jeff miss on the kill?
Oh, that's just her making a mistake.
Yeah. So she's not consistent.
Yeah, but once again, I said she has 21 finals on this character at the end, and our
Does it?
healers were
Finals
complaining
don't mean
about her.
shit.
Don't-
Finals don't
Our
mean
healers
shit.
were complaining about it the whole time, so I still think it made sense to put respect on her and turn around for her. We did.
That's fine, right? We can definitely collapse on her if she's in our backline.
Give me that luck. I'm gonna drop the dopest album anytime my head.
So this is good.
Oh yeah, that's where we have the good defense.
Yeah, this is good that you guys are controlling. So yeah, that is good. Let's watch it from free camp. So good job. Good job on being on that high ground. So
I am back. That file did indeed flatline my computer, and I had to restore it. So I've been out for about 25 minutes.
very good. So you see what I mean, guys? Like, you see how you guys were controlling this room and controlling this high ground, and since Emma didn't give up space, right? We're just able to sit here for free. Right? The Emma's now trying to look at the nest, right? So why do we forfeit that, Penny?
He's not here.
Yeah, Penny Play's not here.
Does he have
told me
nest again? still?
I asked this in game. His explanation was my nest broke, so I left. I think that's a visual bug. He shouldn't have that up because it did break.
Yeah, we seen it break.
Hurry up. Why without
Um,
you know what to do, spiders?
So honestly, if I'm Penny here, I think he still grapples up to this height. I think he grapples up to this height, puts a penny mine, or puts his nest here, sits on his nest so he gets healing, right, or that shield, and shoots from this way. Right, because he's in line of sight of his heals, and they now have to make a decision to either shoot at him, right, and when they turn and shoot at him, we're able to shoot them in the back for free. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
100%.
Right, so it's almost like they have to do that little map that they won just now, right? That little piece of map that they won or got us off of. They now have to redo it again, you know? Which makes for tedious work. Because right here they could see the nest. Well, Penny actually dies from being right here. Right? Maybe Penny doesn't die because the nest is completely safe and she's standing on it, right? Or she's able to like maybe grapple up and over, right, into safety by that time. So we're red team, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see how she dies. So anybody know why she dies?
She was frontlining as a tank with no overshield, besides like her nest, I guess, while he was Emma Diamond and in the sight line of literally their entire team.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Right.
one else had any sight line, so he was the only person that they could have shot.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so he would have got more value letting Emma play the bus in here, and he could put Nest here and drag his little Nest mines into their backline, right? And to be
Yeah.
poking from here, which is controlling this health pack, and we have a Namor squid here, right, to help us, and he lives here, pretty much, right? If his nest is here instead of here, right, he puts these his little webs here. They can't really walk into that door, especially if they're squishy, right? They're just gonna, the mines are gonna fuck them up. Let alone if he webs them, right? So he could live there with better positioning. Was he in our last VOD of this or no?
He was in the last VOD, yeah.
So we're what? We're down 2 or they're down 2? They're down 2.
They're down 2, we're down 1.
So kind of same thing. I would want these guys to be, I would want the supports to be controlling just more of the map, right? Jeff could be here, or Rocket could be here, depending. Okay, right. Depending. This is kind of free for Black Cat, so
I
maybe
do want to say
maybe
that I
them
was
not
up there during another match with a black cat.
yeah,
And like,
yeah.
I'm
That's
not trying
kind
to
of
be
free pickings. Yeah,
a hater, but it's very difficult for the team to peel for me.
yeah.
And it seems like I haven't got too many peels. And so anytime that I isolate myself up there, I just kind of die.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. That's what I said. It's very Black Cat is out of spawn quick and can be up there quick. So yeah. So maybe I would say probably here is better then, right? Or right, we're all in a team, so we can talk to Penny and be like, "Hey, Penny, put your nest here. Me and Jeff are gonna play right here, right? So if Black Cat tries to dive you, she's getting blown up by mines, right? And whatever damage you guys could do, you know. And she's isolated, right? Breaking line of sight. So yeah, probably here is
I
probably
actually
better.
asked for the penny nest on top of that pillar and was told no.
Yeah, that did
Well,
happen.
this is why we need him here in bots. So yeah, look, he goes back. Our Penny goes back to the same spot where he died. Right? There's no reason for us. Someone has to call and tell someone. Someone needs to get here. Preferably Penny, because she has more movement than our Emma. Right? Emma would kind of be dead here on this island if she's up here. So Penny is definitely the better target. Or definitely the better person to be here. Also when we're I kind of told Jeff about this, right? So if I'm Jeff or I'm Rocket, right? Also whenever I'm Invis, okay? We have characters that do great at cleaving, right? Cleaving teammates and cleaving the enemy, right? So instead of having this guy on the opposite side of payload, I want us all to be fighting in like a death ball, kind of like a little conga line for Jeff, so Jeff can hit all of us and hit all of them, right? It kind of forces them to play into our little conga line if we all play left side of bus, right? Instead of having someone, because when Jeff has to move his heals from left to right, he's healing a single target, right? So therefore you got the rest of us are not receiving those Jeff heals. As for if we stack it, or Jeff builds ult crazily fast, and we get ult economies and 3 Jeff ults in one in first point, right, and just win the whole match. You know what I mean? Or like vice versa with Invis, right? We all move left. She shoots through all of us and the enemies. Bam, we get 2 Invis ults in the first team fight, right? So, right, just having comms to play as a team, right? Play our strengths. Okay, cool. So we're up and we're chasing. That's good. That's good. So honestly, I would want us to still chase. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. Like someone needs to pull up the scoreboard, right? Whenever we kill people, and give us callouts on these timers, right? Because as of like right here when we kill Emma, how many of us are here when we kill this Emma? Guys,
Huh?
how many of us are here once we kill this
five.
Emma?
I thought it was more rhetorical.
Yeah, same. I thought you were gonna say you're like, okay, so there's 5 people here.
Yeah. So there's 5 people here, right?
Yeah.
And who's the killable target here?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Can this mag help her that much to where she doesn't die?
Probably.
Probably not.
not if we're all looking at her.
Yeah, not if Rocket's shooting her, Emma's shooting her, Penny's shooting her, Webster. Not if this girl goes up top here. Not if, who's that, Namor? Not if Namor comes up top here and blows her up. Right? We have 10 seconds and kind of 5. We kind of have like 15 seconds, depending on if Loki stays in spawn and waits for a full regroup. Right? He might walk out. He might not. But as of right now, we have 10 seconds, which is a lot, or 5 seconds, which is a lot of seconds to blow up a 200 HP hero. Right? When we're 4 steps away. Which would also make a stagger, which would start that 10-minute timer. Right? And they would still be fighting down. If they chose to fight after we kill this Emma, right, we would have the advantage. Let's say we walk through and kill this Luna. Emma's barely coming back off cooldown, right? Or back off a respawn, we would still have the advantage. Right? They would have to wait now 20 seconds before all 6 of them are back alive. You know what I mean? And so that's 20 seconds off their clock, let alone by the time they walk here and start fighting for point, right? That's now like 40 seconds off their clock. You see how that makes a big difference in terms of full holding? Just by killing that Luna, we could possibly have them down to a minute. You know? By the time contesting happens and fighting on point. Make sense or no?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so I just want you guys to be able to look at that stuff, right? Like I said, I don't want you to respect anyone until we're fucking getting whooped at their spawn for trying to get this stagger. Okay? we'll cross that bridge when it happens. For right now, I want you guys to try to get your target focus down, because this is a killable stagger, which will turn into wins.
We've already crossed that bridge.
We haven't. Because that Luna lives.
No, not this game. We took your advice a bit too low in some other games.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll definitely have to go over some. Because
Do we have a game for you?
is it the Kuntar one? Or the symbiote?
Convoy,
It's the
Yakuza, whatever it's called.
we
Long story short, we had a voxel touch spawn, essentially, and died for it.
You're
So-
so useless capel.
So
I
why?
actually was specifically gonna ask if we could do the most recent tournament match that we did. I don't remember what map it was on.
Yeah, it was.
but I
It was
think
the
that
That's the
one
one
we're talking about.
we should do.
Was that the one I was there for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I remember that. Okay.
Oh yeah, for that game, completely ignore coaching the Devil Dino. 'Cause, he is like the 7th string sub.
Okay. So right here, why do we hella alt?
I think I heard.
We're like somewhere right here.
I think I heard that cat ult, and I knew I wanted to ult to help defend it, but I don't remember. I'd have to see where I was.
Wait, so you're in the fucking sky right here. Oh, is it a Loki copy maybe? No. What the fuck are we?
Wait, I think it was.
Well, the Loki was using.
Yeah,
Okay. 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 I'm okay with that.
Oh,
All.
you did right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I realized I was gonna die. That's right.
I am
Yeah,
ready to
I'm
And
okay
I
with that.
thought that we should break that. My bad.
Huh?
I mean, you forced his ult.
Am I okay with that? All? How much time do they have? Minute 13.
Yeah, forced
I
his
might-
last
I
ult,
might-
Which we can just kite.
I might want you to die there. And why I
Final
say
question I
that?
have genuine question. Do you think it was better that he jumped off height there, or do you think it would have been better that he stayed up there and started poking their back line? Because it didn't seem like he was contested at that moment.
This body is fragile.
What?
My
Yeah,
distaste for being up there, I was 2 seconds off bird because I used bird right before my ult.
Yeah.
My issue with being off there is how much time it takes healers. It's like having a flyer up there.
Yeah.
It's just how much time it's taking from healers to look at me when, because they have a Luna, they have someone who can't contest me,
Yeah.
and if the black cat looks at me, I'm just dead.
Well, we know the black cat died, right?
Yeah.
So black cat's dead, so that's not a problem. However,
I think they were pushing. I think we were falling back.
yeah. However, the 2 health is
I am ready to put on a show.
so here. I don't know if I would drop left, or I don't know if I would drop to the right. You know what I mean? Because dropping to the right, all these people can see you.
Yeah.
As for 1 step back, nobody can see you. And you're in a Loki clone, right?
Well, that's not ours.
That
Well-
would kill me if it shot,
well.
actually.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
no, no.
It was
Well-
going
Check if it shoots.
yeah,
Check if
actually,
it shoots.
actually, yeah. Oh,
That would have been the funniest death, though.
yeah, maybe not. Maybe,
Killed him.
maybe right was the best
I
option.
will admit, I did not know it was there.
Yeah. Well, I guess that time it was right.
You got lucky.
Yeah.
Bro got bailed by the Loki.
So here, whenever we're defaulting back from this point, I want us to default straight back. Okay? I want us to still keep our line of sight, right? So when we do retreat, we swing and we keep more of this pie. Okay, so Jeff I think should be here. Or healers, or maybe Namor. Nomura should be at least in this room, right? Poking from this room, because it's more of the pie. Okay, and there's a mini here, right? We're giving them. So look, is my Jeff cleaving anyone? Not really, right? Other than our team. Okay, we want our Jeff to be cleaving everyone, right? He could be standing here, cleaving through this little crack, right? Or he could be standing here, cleaving through this crack, healing our guys on point and into their backline. You know what I mean? It just makes for resistance for the enemy team who's pushing into us, right? When they're
I
constantly
may be wrong, but I think when
getting
we
hit.
push up, I do cleave there through
Okay.
that crack.
I think the only reason we didn't go that way was because we were running such a low move. Like, if we got pressed even more from that position, it would have been really hard to retreat. Whilst the way we go, we still have a really nice corner to go to. Because, like, Namor has virtually no movement. Same with Emma.
No,
However, it's
Namor
pretty
can bubble.
vulnerable.
Namor can bubble and get out.
Yeah, but I want to use like a 20-second cooldown just to position like that one. Instead, I could go around the corner.
Okay.
And like, what's Emma supposed to? Because I don't think Emma Diamond reaches up there.
Let's see.
Unless I'm wrong. I don't know.
I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying the tanks play here, right? And I'm just saying we try to fortify as much as possible. So like in this scenario, we should not be back here. We should not be all the way back here. Right? We should not be doing whatever the fuck this is happening.
Let's sandwich.
I was just trying to say.
Right?
I don't know. How did or Penny take so much damage? I don't
Like
know.
you see what I mean? You
Like,
see
that
how
happened.
we're split right now? Like Penny could have a nest here or a nest here, and we can all four of us can fortify something like this. You know what I mean? Or something like this. You know, we want to give up as little space as possible. I don't know. I just don't think we should be doing that.
Wait, spectate the Penny go by like 10 seconds. How do we get in that situation?
Yeah, how did Penny get blown up?
I actually don't understand how that happened.
Okay.
Is that right
Oh no, yeah. She didn't lit up here.
Okay, so he's shooting the ground.
after? Stand still.
Penny still to throw mines
Got
to the ground.
failed.
Oh
Yeah,
my
got
god.
failed.
He
That's
is
both
so
healers.
pissed. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The fail was crazy.
Do you see what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Like you
low-key
see
kinda
how
wild.
you see how we just give up so much space. You know what I mean? Like sure we kind of have to, but like I said, I want to. It's very nitpicky, right? Like
We definitely
if-
should have gotten more.
if Penny doesn't
corner.
fucking stand still and shoot the fucking ground for 10 seconds, right?
I mean, you know.
Maybe
5
that
assists,
damage
but oh well.
goes somewhere else, right? And then kind of same thing, right? Why is this guy here, right? Rocket should be like playing cover or like playing these little steps near Jeff or Black Cat. So this is Hella. Do we have a Black Cat? No. So no more. Right, he doesn't
Yeah, I
want to.
definitely
He doesn't want to
I
use the
should've been more to the
20-second
right.
cooldown. Right. His
Yeah.
excuse was he doesn't want to use the 20-second cooldown. However, he's standing in the middle of the fucking point. So if they focus him, right, he's gonna use the 20-second cooldown and not be behind cover nowhere. Right.
Yeah.
So lame excuses. That's us killing them. Okay, perfect. So good job on that team fight. Good that we push up. So So after winning that team fight, so actually, good job,
Go
Namor.
back in the room.
Actually,
First thing.
good job, Namor. So why the fuck is the rest of our team not here, huh, Namor?
It's just because I'm the best. What can I say?
Right. So
Don't quote me
yeah.
on that. I
So
totally
li-
wasn't the Bucky earlier.
So literally, the penny needs to be already up at the health pack, right? So after we win a team fight, we want to recontrol all the space, right? Like I said, we want them to fight for every inch of map. So now that we earned all this map back since we won the team fight, we're gonna come and claim and act like if it's first point. You know what I mean? We want a team fight to happen here and at 35 seconds. Okay? We want there to be a team fight here, right now. We don't want the team fight to happen here. Does that make sense, or any questions why?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Why?
Because then it forces them to either be hyper aggressive or they have to TP or something, or waste cooldowns.
Yeah, and
Try to
if
keep
they try to TP, we're already close enough to run at them if we hear that, right? If I hear TP pulled here, I'm not walking. If we're set up right here on this wall, I'm not walking backwards and letting them place a perfect TP to where it gives them the advantage, right? I'm walking up on him, throwing mines or doing damage, right, to him. And if the portal does get off, then I'm just taking the backside of portal. And we're basically at point with them. So we're never overextended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we had tried to backpedal and they got the portal off, we wouldn't be at point six, all six of us, right? We would be split. Maybe two of us would be at point and the rest of us would be walking back. As for if we're all six here set up already and we hear portal called, all six of us would walk through, jump through the portal, if not kill him, right? And we would be in a 6v6 battle altogether. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, it's a team-based game, right? So we're never, like, we're only overextended if we're not playing as a team. You know what I mean? It's only a bad position if we're not playing as a unit, right? If the team is doing something stupid, it's a strategy. If one person's doing something stupid, right? He's the stupid.
Someone quote that in the Discord. We live by that saying now. We don't live by that now.
I got you.
Right? Apes together strong, right? Because look, we even got a pick just now. Yeah, we got the Loki.
Oh, was he trying to walk invis?
Right, so we-
No, I don't think he was, because I think me and Emma just shot him, I think.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but
I don't know what he was
exactly.
doing.
Exactly, stuff like that. Like, see, why is my penny backing up? So see, look, good choke. We're up 2. Right? We're up 2, we're up 3. Yeah, we're up 3.
There you go, guys. I hope you like it.
And we're up 4.
Yeah, we
Right.
both-
So you see what I mean? Like, look, we're up 4, and look at how far the cart comes back. The cart comes back to us. You see what I mean?
Yep.
Like, and now my little Jeffy Poo, who was on point, is now not in a 1v1 against this girl. Because the cart had already moved back so much because we were pushed up, and now they're staggered. Look, is that a team fight that they want to happen? That they want to have
Dying
happen?
is bad for my health. I don't want to die.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So look at their TP situation now. Their prayer TP Hail Mary situation. Since we knew the setup. Right? They're now TPing with 3 players alive. Right? And look, we
Yeah.
blow her up.
That.
Yeah, we blow her up.
Better
So-
economy.
So we blow her up, and we should have heard that TP went. Actually, I'm okay with this.
Are we canceling?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you did.
Oh, we got the cancel. Yeah.
Yeah. So see,
Yeah, I think
that's
Penny
it.
calmed that she got the cancel.
I like that. So you see what I mean? Since he's in a
Oh,
good,
just body blocking. Yeah,
Let's
I remember this.
where
Just body
was
block even TP.
where was he?
What is happening over here? Yeah, we gotta watch this.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Fuck yeah.
I got it, guys.
Oh my
Put
god.
web on him.
Nah, that was actually funny.
That's actually so great.
2, 3.
You know, that's the one time that we'll give more Penny some credit there. That was good. Your kid. Your massive ass just right there. Plop it right on point.
So
I'm so
I
ready for this next replay. This next replay is the one I'm genuinely so
Wait,
excited
hold on.
for.
so I
Yeah, so
would
we have
say
episode-
I would say that you guys did improve on your museum. Right? It's definitely not the best, but you definitely have you guys seen improvement? Because I've seen improvement for you guys.
So
Yes.
we
Yeah,
played.
so
Especially on defense.
We played another museum game in the MRC tournament right after this, and I think that one was a lot better than this.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Did we?
Not the one that we lost, the one that we won.
Is that
This
the
is the one you
we're
want.
All of Jajalia? Is
We-
that the one that we're no? What was the map we were playing on where I
Yeah,
was
send him the
playing
Yingxia one.
Fox and Captain?
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah. Like it was the last
Yeah, the very most recent tournament we did. That's the one we need to do for sure.
the results of this being 5 and 5.
I could do one more. So if you guys wanna
All right,
Yeah,
somebody
I'll
send us the
send
code to the most recent one.
I'm getting it.
That one's gonna be super interesting. If you wouldn't mind, can you start with me? Can you
We're
get
gonna-
cool players
Who is
to
that?
start with me?
oh,
the support?
I'm a
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
say-
start with White Fox.
This
No,
ain't who's gonna get flamed. This is how badly is each individual gonna get flamed here.
the,
Yeah. After
Yo,
this
that
game,
bad, bro?
after the game, me and Blight were so mad we barbecued ourselves.
Yeah. We spent like 30 minutes arguing what were the better plays.
I missed one, bro. Like, holy-
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have been there.
Okay. Are you sending it to me on Discord or?
On Discord, I DM you. I just opened up the game. I'm about to get it.
But yeah, if you guys are new to stream, definitely give me a follow. I will be posting this on YouTube, so if you're not following me on here, it'll also be on YouTube. So you guys don't. I'll make a playlist for you guys. That's kind of what I'm doing with all my teams. Is I'm making a playlist of each map, and every time we go over it, it's numbered, so you guys can see like your improvement from the first VOD to like the 6th or the 9th on the map. You know.
And if you don't follow him, chat, you're gonna get a tumor in your bubble.
If you
So,
don't
like,
follow,
him.
my price goes up by $5 every time.
No, mandatory vasectomy is next.
Mandatory vasectomy.
This one?
Yeah, the one I just sent you.
No.
All right, let's see.
I got a kick out of that. That's funny. That was a funny joke. Yeah, this one, please.
Oh,
I'm so
the
ready.
bad memories.
Start with me, bro. Start with me. Rip me in your ass. Play the whole
No.
match through, bro.
I don't know. I don't know if we're doing
Watching
that.
the whole ass.
Yeah, I don't know if we're doing that.
How do you like this team comp?
We already got to ban Mr. Banana. We already got to
Bounce
avoid
back
it.
5, 4,
Yeah.
3.
The dino just don't even pay attention. Like
Act
literally,
like he's not there. Act
we
like
have
it's
tried
a
to
random black
teach
player
him.
we picked up off the street.
we have tried teaching him. It doesn't. Did he just emote?
The Rocket's not here. I'm White Fox. The Rocket is pissed.
We'll see everybody. Actually, yeah, only 3 of us.
Yeah, Rocket's pissed. Okay.
Yeah, it's just White Fox.
Good timing. Perfect.
Okay, so we're just gonna roast White Fox right now. Okay?
Cool. Sounds like a beautiful.
So once the match starts, what is our job for every person on the map?
My job was to try and enable a Star Lord.
Okay. So
My job is looking
so-
after the healer in the back and ensuring that I'm looking out for dive.
So as
White
soon
Fox
as-
is really good at anti-dive.
so as soon as this match starts, okay, what is everybody's ultimate charge?
0.
Yeah. And so our job is to get an advantage in the alt economy, right? Our job is to get first ultimate in the game to either secure the first team fight or to, just have the advantage. Okay? So how do we do that as White Fox?
I do that by hitting as many teammates as I can at a time.
Okay.
Ensuring that I'm bouncing, and also being relatively offensive as well, because White Fox has really good escape utility, so you can kind of extend a little bit more than other healers.
Okay.
A little bit more.
So why are we behind a wall when the match is about to start? Because we can also build alt
I
charge.
walked up. What do you mean?
We can also build alt charge by doing damage, right? So as of right here, so when do the doors open?
Eight seconds.
8 seconds. So would you say you're walked up and ready to do damage at the door?
From
Because-
where my team is positioned at, I'm where I'm supposed to be.
No.
Given my team's position.
No.
I grew up with
Your
Tigers.
position is to
Tiger Division has become my home.
your position is to walk up. Your position is to walk
Beautiful
up.
looking wall.
Your position is to walk up and send
I'd be
out
here. How'd you
and
been
send
back here
out.
doing something? Because I usually wouldn't be standing still.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing.
Your job is to walk up and send out an E, right? Or the little taunt, right?
That's
Through
my
as
right foot.
many people that come out that door. And or bounce some shots and then TP back. Okay? That is how you would be at like 6 or 8 alt charge. Would you agree? If you pushed up, shot this fucking tank and charmed him, and if it bounced to whoever, right? So we're not here. Pretty much none of us. Well, Star-Lord is doing a good job, right? And what is he doing?
What? I feel like I'm there too.
Nope, you're not doing a good job.
What? I'm shooting them right now. You can see my beam.
Well, this guy's shooting the fucking floor, so he's clueless.
Oh, that's not me.
This
I did
guy's
not put my
fucking.
name on that.
This guy's eating the fucking penny spiders, so he's clueless. This guy's fucking maybe hitting someone.
Yo, what?
Hey, I was shooting blind, okay?
Alright.
Listen,
Alright.
the floor had
alright.
it coming.
You're a part of it. Alright. This guy's not shooting at the. Right? So even though it's
You
fucking.
both on the floor.
Even though it's. The Rocket's watching. Yeah. Rocket's watching the dinosaur eat the fucking penny spiders.
So, what the hell are you doing?
And the fox is fucking.
Dude, this is a really comical scene.
The fox is losing the
Dinosaurs
race.
eating this fucking
Yeah, I took
spider.
a photo of this,
And
bro.
he's staring at the floor.
Yeah.
I'm in
And
the back.
and the-
People are
Banana,
shooting
bro.
the floor.
so we are not playing as competitive as we can be in an MRC match. Right? So at the start, we know that nobody needs healing, right? Since we're all fucking full health. So bullets should be coming out of Rocket and getting 1 or 2% alt charge. Because when we die at 99 or 98 and we lose the match, right? Those 1 to 2% fucking matter. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
Right? So there's no
Indubitably.
excuse. So there's no excuse for this. No excuse for this. He might have an excuse because you can't be up that far.
Wait, who's in the? Wait, what is the health bar behind? Look, no, turn around. Exactly from where you're at.
Is that what the respawn beacon?
Yeah, it's the respawn beacon, or it's the Star Lord. Um,
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was. I was like, what is
Yeah.
off in the corner over there?
So-
why does it have a health bar?
so there's no reason for Penny not to be shooting out her like web to CC someone and to be blasting.
I
Right.
do actually have a question.
Yeah.
Where should you put Star-Lord teleport on this map? Because I feel like that's too far away.
It kind of depends.
There's
Right.
a health pack in the room on the left, actually.
It kind of
Yeah,
depends.
but
If
you
we
usually can't rotate out that front door.
so
I
if
don't
we
like
want to
doing
be if we want to be
Yeah, but it
super
connects to the
crazy,
back, no?
okay? So if we want to be super crazy and super like aggro, right? And kind of take this build alt charge to the max, right? If we're Star-Lord, you can put the Star-Lord little beacon right here and wait for them to come out of spawn. And as soon as they come out of spawn, drop an E on them and then teleport almost immediately, so you start that 30-second cooldown timer, right? And you got a solid E out that gave you maybe 10 or 15% alt charge.
I'm not gonna lie, watching the stream delay as you're speaking is hard for me to track.
That's good enough.
Because like you're talking about things, and then
Yeah,
I'm seeing the
and you're
actual thing
30
talking
seconds
about 40
behind.
seconds later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make
Honestly,
sense
you put
though?
it here, I'm like, we're looking at the bridge.
Yeah. So
Who's that bridge?
yeah, you put it here where I'm circling with the mouse, right?
Yep.
You fly up, and then as those doors open, you hit a nice fat E on them, and then TP out before you get any real danger. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Adam, do you agree with that?
Exactly.
I agree
I
with
feel
it.
like I
You-
die there.
No, you
I
you
wouldn't E, I would just shoot.
TP out. Yeah, you could shoot or E, right? That's what I'm saying.
would
Like
shoot.
depends on how risky you wanna really be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? It's
I
up
would
to the
shoot in that
player,
position.
right? It's up to you individually since you're the player, right? I'm just here to kind of give you to try to min-max you guys, right? To where you get just so much value that you can't possibly lose, right?
Got it.
It's up to you to make individual plays. You know what I mean? It's up to you to make the macro, so to speak.
Mhm.
But yeah, right. If you have Ultron drone, you probably don't die, right? You could poke from here, or you can E before the dino grabs you, right? And then TP out. It just depends on how risky you personally want to be. You know, how much you want to try to farm as much little tick percentage of ultimate you can. And like I said, I want to be as greedy as I possibly can be and get everything and literally squeeze the orange with every drop, you know? Anytime I'm taking an engagement or, you know what I mean? Like anything I'm doing, I want to get the most out of and greed the most out of, depending.
I'm allergic to oranges.
Well, you're dead.
You sound like you're allergic to oranges.
I had
No,
my
I'm not
first
actually-
joint past week.
I'm not actually allergic to oranges, but I am allergic to coconut, which is apparently really rare.
How did you find that out?
My 14th birthday cake.
Oh
Jeez.
my god. That's a shitty way to find out.
In the ER.
Yeah.
Need assistance.
So, see, so right now, like I said, so as soon as this little right click that we shoot out is on cooldown, I should be throwing it, right? Because you already threw it before, and you didn't get punished, right? And as of right now, everyone's full health, so we know we're not really gonna get punished. So as soon as this is on cooldown, you could throw it out like now, because I kind of called it late, but you have 2 to 3 seconds where it's not being used.
Well, I'm pretty sure I wait until the enemy gets a little more insane,
Yeah.
so I get it once.
Yeah,
Or
so
no, I
look,
saved it for Iron Fist here actually.
so
and
look,
I
you
used it
could
right here
have
to stop him from
had two. You could have had two out. Okay. So it's on, let's see. It's on what? Is it on a 6 second or a 7?
It's 6, I think.
Alright, so let's see as soon as he uses it. So a 6 second cooldown. Okay. So
Technically 7 with the animation, I suppose.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just call it 7, alright? We'll call it 7. So as soon as this timer is up, I want you to count out loud for stream and for all of us on how many seconds it takes you to use it before we use it on Iron Fist. Okay?
All right, you got it. You got it.
All right.
I'll count it out loud when I see it on my screen.
Yep.
Better stop that vehicle!
Scratch my back.
Need assistance!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I would have had 2.
Yeah.
Iron Fist would have got the rocket
Destroyed
for
LA.
free.
Yeah, so is that so you see how
So it's
you're not
actually better that I
squeezing?
saved it.
No. You would have had 2, right? So you could have thrown out a whole nother one in the time. Well,
You got squeezed the coconut.
yeah.
I don't think I would have had it in time. I think Iron Fist could have right clicked by then. That
No,
animation.
you would have had it in time.
I feel like it'd have been hella close. This is kind of hard to decide. It would have been stupidly close.
Yeah, either way, it needs to happen. Like you're at 9 and it's on a 6 second cooldown.
But
Like-
what if Rakito got deleted?
He's
Yeah, well,
getting
Rakito-
deleted. Your taunt is not the saving factor on that guy living.
That's
On
Well, if you
him
further into
on
this
him
match,
dying,
that,
maybe.
That Iron Fist goes crazy. My taunt indeed did stop him quite a few times. That man was a monster.
Yeah, so see right there is good, right? That one's good. Right, so you have it again, right? That's good. So see, you're doing it.
Guys are about to shoot at
So
But snatch.
So depending on, like I said, it's all up to the player, right? But okay, so what information do we have here?
That we're getting ran down and our dino got diffed.
As of right now, no. When it's paused,
In this very second, we're getting advanced on, and things are going to get very dangerous.
right? So as of right now, in this very second, we're all full health.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not really gonna gain too much alt charge from standing behind these guys. Okay. We would want to either take some sort of soft off angle, if possible. Right, which could either be right here, which is near cover, right, or we can rotate to over here, which is a soft off angle. Okay, this would be a hard off angle. Okay. And so as this fight develops, okay, as White Fox, we kind of don't do that much healing when we're being ran down. Right? Like we do a decent amount. But here I would
Where
want
is
to,
the rest of the team right now?
yeah. Exactly.
Where is our other 2 players actually?
So one player is here.
Okay, the dinosaur's there, and then
So I would want you to, right, you're able to take,
where's Star Lord? Did he die? Oh, he's in there.
so
Are you attacking the health back?
Yes.
I'm going around.
So you see what I mean? Like as he goes around, right? We should be taking more of the map. Okay, so right here we could be on this off angle, right? Soft off angle, right? You're kind of, yeah. So
Yeah.
it also comes with spacing, right? If we see that they're too close, then this doorway that I'm talking about becomes not a playable spot. Right? So it kind of depends, right? You could either be here with your team, or you could have been playing over here to try to take more of that pie and be on the off angle, right? To try to just give your team maybe a little bit more help, right? By them being distracted on a white fox poking them from this right side, maybe some of these guys live or sustain. Or maybe you do enough damage to where it deters them, or you charm someone who wouldn't kill your teammate, right? It's very what if, but there's a chance to. Also, we can also have popped right here. We could also pop our fox ability. So when we pop our fox ability, there is a aura around us. I don't know if we know that.
Yeah, the heals.
Yeah, the AoE heal. So we could have either popped it sooner, right? And maybe min-maxed the dying life of all of us, but like I said, it's
I
very
genuinely don't
That's
think
not.
yeah,
that would not
it's really
be
not that
funny.
it's really
I
not
don't
that
think that one was
significant.
on the table, bro.
Yeah, no, it's really not that significant. But like, I'm just options.
Just throwing ideas, yeah.
There's still a chance to
I think the Iron Fist ran me down. He
Yeah.
didn't like me very much. Yeah.
So yeah, that guy's cooked.
Oh yeah, TP gets canceled.
Yeah, and everybody, and I want to point out real quick before we even move on from this point,
Mhm.
half of the team didn't even know the Iron Fist's kit could cancel Scream.
Yeah, I found that out that game.
I was astounded that you guys didn't know that. I was like, what the fuck?
That's why I was mad. No one trying to fly you out.
I was dead.
Oh, someone was there.
There were like 2 or 3 people there, yeah.
Stolen was right behind him. Let's judge your tracking here and see who keeps talking.
So, like I said, we want to be dominating all points of the map. So as soon as we kill this Iron Fist,
Yo, what
I
the
think-
hell is-
I think Ultron comes up top, right, and
Put
shoots.
some wall coverage.
Yeah, and shoots from as high as he can go, like skybox area,
Mhm.
and hugs the wall and shoots whoever's available. Right, that way he's not being cleaved by our Jeff, right, or whoever the fuck.
Yeah.
Right, because right here he's walking to where they can shoot him and he could shoot them. Right, we want to be in a spot where we can only shoot them and they can't shoot us. Right, it's kind of rare, but
Head glitching.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got rest by Rocket.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh.
also when we retreat, okay, for this point specifically, we never want to retreat into here. Okay? And why I say that is because it kind of puts us in a choke point, right? A small corridor, right? We're going to take massive amounts of damage. Okay? So if we know that the endpoint ends here, right? If we're getting backed up, I want to spread out, right? I want to make this a pie again, right? Endpoints here. I want to make this a pie, and I want to take high ground over the point. I want control over this mini, right? If we could have Captain America be sitting in here, right? If we're retreating, right? Or Dino here, maybe. Right? We never want to just fully back up and give complete map control over the end objective. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because a lot of players do that, right? I'm sure in your ranked matches, right? Everybody ends up here, right? And we never have enough time to walk through that door or to rotate to the right. You know what I mean? And they normally always get this second checkpoint. Do have you guys noticed that?
Yeah.
Because that is that's because we
Yeah.
give them a trope.
On the show.
Right? So you see how we're kinda doing that? Okay, so why do we walk out of our rocket alt?
Because they're trying to push, because they're backing up and we're trying to grab the more pie.
No.
Well, yeah, but if you guys don't push up in this scenario, they're either forced to back up or push in. And
Yeah.
neither of those things are good for them. So us moving towards them is actually better for them.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Here we have an advantage. We have a damage boost and a like shield, right? So advantage for us. If they push into us, we have advantage, right? If we push into them, we lose our advantage. They have a cart that heals them, and we are
That Dino beam is
we are
totally
now
a shout,
split.
bro.
Yeah, I think that's just me, maybe, or
It looks
Right?
like just an
so
infinite like.
so
knockdown
basically
arrow.
right here, when my card is contested, that's good for us on defense, right? That means their time is burning. You know, they're essentially lighting money on fire, right? When the card's contested.
Also, the fact Devil Dino didn't die there really upset me.
Yeah, so that's what
I
I'm
remember
saying.
being
Like,
very irritated about that.
what the fuck is going on? Like target prioritization.
Yeah, how did he not die there?
You were there.
Yeah, because we had a Devil Dino look away from him.
Again, Scooby Doo moment over here.
Why did he run away?
Ready? Rose?
Right?
Dino?
So yeah, there should be absolutely no reason that dino lives.
Yeah, literally rocket boosted. Like the whole team's here. He should have been like eviscerated.
Yeah, and he's behind a wall.
Our Dino had no faith in healing.
Yeah, he's behind a wall, and
He's got a shield.
He's
up
definitely
too, mind
killable.
you.
Yo, he's got a drone.
Yeah.
How?
Shield, drone, and 2 healers, 3 healers right next to him.
So that is a
He gets
pick
almost
that
full heal and then comes back
He's
down.
biting his tail, bro. Bro, trying to bite it. Scooby-Doo. Why is he running it? What the?
You got beef with the hallway now.
so you
Kind
actually
of playing back here now.
so yeah, you guys actually played this pretty good.
I should have been on the flank here though. I hated.
Wait, I think I
walking the
fucked up here.
Yeah, so you definitely can.
Oh, I wanted to
If
save
you
our
can
Dino.
get here, that is better, Star-Lord. Yeah.
You ain't saving him, bro.
Yeah,
I
we
tried.
were watching this game, watching my Star-Lord gameplay. I'm so happy I swapped off because I was not doing well. Did Mac try to hit you?
Yes, he tried. I died to freaking unlooking.
Oh, I do play. And full ton of attention. And
Okay.
die.
So
Like an
let's
idiot.
see if he learned from the last VOD review. Was anybody looking at him? Did he get any information?
Oh, I know. This was a miscommunication. I think you were asking for
Oh, this. I tried to finish the kill, I think. Yeah. I was like, oh, I can get healed here. And then I slowly died to 2 tanks and a Punisher.
Yeah, well, we were all. If you look at the previous like 6-7 seconds there, we were all in that mosh pit. So like there wasn't
Yeah.
enough time to really like look up and look around.
Yeah, I think I was still coming back from spawn, so I couldn't even drone you. Moon is
Right? Yeah. I needed to swap.
The little music.
I'm audio off. I want to hear double everything.
I don't need 2 Zens, so I'm gonna bad.
So this is what I'm talking about controlling more of that pie. Sure, Moon Knight's good here,
You have a
Okay.
height off angle right to your left.
but Moon Knight could be better if there's an
Don't worry,
Ankh.
we're gonna see him flank, don't worry.
If there's an Ankh here,
Oh,
right? You're also controlling this health pack, right? Or you could put an Ankh right here on this wall, so in case anyone dives you, you just fucking make this a kill box, right?
even then, I would still only do it if I have Ultron Drone, because
Yeah.
I still lose the 1v1 Iron Fist even with Ankh.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
go to
That's
everybody.
that's what I'm saying. Like if you're here,
that's
you
if
have
that's if shoot
you
him
have
with the shield.
comms.
You
So
should be
these
able
are
to burst him
these
down.
are shitty excuses because we're in a team. If you're that scared, there's no reason not to ask for a Luna Snowflake, a fucking Ultron Drone. Now if you have Luna Snowflake and Ultron Drone, that's a
We don't have
you
Yeah, White Fox, give him
or
a
White
Luna
Fox, my
Snowflake.
bad. My bad. My bad. But
Come on, White Fox.
you know what I mean? Like you could have Ultron
It's not like
Drone
I have 2 tanks or
and
anything. It's
and
just,
Rocket
I have
fucking bouncing hills in here. Right? There's no excuse to be that scared. Right? There's no excuse to give up something that's valuable. Like this needs to be either contested or dominated. And right now
I'm
you're
also
doing
pretty sure the
neither.
Iron Fist lives here too. It does. It's like Iron Fist.
Okay, we almost have good target focus on him. Almost.
Yeah, I was locked in on him. I was trying.
Where did my Moon
Looks like
Knight?
everybody was trying, bro.
Where
Was
did-
just weaving the whole.
Oh yeah, let's go spectator.
I just watched bro weave all of us. Like 3
Go back a few seconds. What did you again, Talon?
I died. I don't know what happened. I don't remember the defense well.
Oh no, no.
You
this is not
see,
the
so
one.
you see that
I think we all know why we remember the offense.
you see what I mean when I'm telling you that's a shitty excuse not to play that doorway? You think this is a better idea to get socked by Iron Fist and shot by Mag and shot by Jeff? That you have a better chance of not losing that fucking 4v1, right? Makes no sense.
Well,
Stop
no, I
giving
just expected my team to call the Iron Fist in the back when they did
stop giving
So I didn't
excuses.
know.
Iron Fist is not in the back. Iron Fist is in your mouth.
No, it's
He was.
there's no excuse to not be there and to be here and die like this, right? If you're deathly afraid of Iron Fist here, you should be deathly afraid of 4 people looking at you and Iron Fist on you, right?
We definitely called
Okay.
the Iron Fist. I don't know.
And
You
I'm
know?
gonna say I'm like 90%.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm
Like-
90% sure.
Like I want
remember it.
I want you to
He
die.
was-
I want you to die here. I want you to die here first and blame the supports, and we go from there. Then die in front of my supports.
Rewind the clip 10
That
seconds.
actually
I wanna
happens
see
later.
the Iron Fist was actually fighting inside of our team. I want to see what happens real quick.
Wait from the Iron Fist, you mean?
Because he said we
Freak
didn't
him.
call the Iron Fist out, so you did not notice this. You didn't notice any of this.
As he turned around to look at him, he turned around to look at him.
Yeah, you lied to the bitch dog. Nobody called it out.
That's what I'm saying. Shitty excuses to not play the right position.
Bro, no, it's Mark saw him, but Spectre didn't know.
No, okay, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm actually crazy too.
It was a skip. And then you just walked past him.
Yeah, I walked up.
been a while.
I'm like, oh, we're making space, and then Cap. Okay.
That Kunlun kick to that draw.
Yeah. So you see what I mean? Like you would take more space by being in that room with the health pack with an Ankh on the ceiling, right? If you die there, as opposed to being socked and shot from everywhere, right?
He stuck
Or where the fuck are we?
Yeah, just
Why do you turn around?
Yeah, where'd he go?
This is not Overwatch.
Bro was like, hold on, I think I left the microwave on.
So what part of the map is
No.
free?
the room still.
Yeah. So if they had any sort of brain, all 6 of them
We'll just walk through.
walk through here.
Again.
Walk through here.
I remember this as soon as I died here.
And-
I already
Wait a
realized
second,
it was
you're
a
And
mistake.
flip the map.
Oh yeah, whoever
You're telling, bro.
Dude, I yelled at myself when this happened. I don't need y'all to yell at me too.
Whoa,
he
you
went
way over
he went
here.
to A room. Just
I
the
told
wrong
us-
one.
I told us to walk up.
Wait,
I walked
rewind.
up.
Watch how he gets there. I need to see how he got to this point, bro. Oh.
But we gotta see this in slow motion
How
too.
did you even get past their team to get up there?
I just jumped.
So he
We
gets
took
he gets
space
rocket
and then
res.
walk up.
He gets rezzed.
He gets rezzed and he's immediately like, dude, what if I try that again?
So he
I'm gonna go
says
again.
he says fuck the room again. I'm gonna walk through main.
He walks in front of the tank. Oh, this is the part. I remember this exactly right here. If you pause for a second. This part right here, then where the Devil Dino keeps backing up, I actually yelled at him on the mic. I was like, dude, listen, I know you're a plat, bro, but you're full health and your whole team's behind you. Walk the fuck up.
See, so if I'm gonna take an aggressive like flank or off angle, or if I know I'm gonna be here for longer, okay, I want my onk down. I want something that's either gonna take a distraction away from me, right? Because if Iron Fist comes up here, he has a decision to make. Do I shoot? Do I sock the fucking onk, or do I go for him?
I was calling ult here. I was gonna ult around, so I was gonna use
Huh?
the ult to pull them in still.
Huh?
So, I didn't plan to be there long.
So just because you don't plan to be here long doesn't mean to not have good fundamentals. If I'm
Did
here,
you shoot back at the Iron Fist at all, or did you just try to run away?
I tried to grapple out, but then I got diddled in a corner.
so why
Oh, I
does
see. Yeah, right there. Dang, that's tough.
Yeah. Pulled it, and then
So you
Found
got
out
two
of it.
1v1s in a row tonight.
It seems we have company.
Yeah. Cypher's eating good tonight. At least he made him feel good, you know?
It's super free.
Probably
Oh,
thinking,
fuck.
he's like probably thinking like, what?
Oh, that's how he saw
it.
so yeah, he's
Getting on my nerves.
Oh, and he immediately got 10 ultras.
so yeah, the team should have pushed up there and they would have let you know that Iron Fist is there.
Frick do we afford?
You think I'm too old for this? Firepower!
I don't remember. Oh, does he stall?
I get back here.
Rocket stalled with the ult, right?
Hang on. Can we throw it back a little bit? See how I got back there?
You do not have to say it like that.
Where are you? You
You're
died throwing
here
it back?
now. I just want to see how I got in that position where throw that 15 second smack.
You don't even know how to spell this.
F-I-F-T-E-N.
Yeah, well, I can't fact check that because I don't know how to spell it.
I'm happy you don't.
What are you doing? What kind of a side quest?
I don't know where the hell this guy
Oh, we
is.
got Jeff. Oh, we got
Oh,
Jeff
yeah.
ulted. Oh, this makes sense actually.
Oh, I tried to portal out. Got Jeff ulted. What else happens there? You were very close. This means dying. I use my dash to heal him up. Like shift over to him. Then I just go like, here's the goal, and that's why. Cool. Okay, so that makes sense. So I was not being done.
Good timing. Perfect synergy.
I was very confused. I didn't remember getting swallowed by the jump. I was like, dude, how the hell did I end up on
Do you guys win this?
Yeah, we just won. That's
No, like win the match?
We lose the game.
No, we
Only
lose
60
this match.
seconds left.
no, you're gonna see why. The
Yeah,
second
you're
half
gonna
is
see.
really
Oh, you're gonna have a field day.
You're gonna
Wait,
be
is the
very
offense-
angry in the second half. I can tell you that
If-
right now.
Is offense bad?
If you got paid for criticism,
Help
you
get
make
my
at least
vehicle to its
$500.
destination.
The offense is that
Yeah,
bad?
low-key. And low-key,
The offense
like
is
my
that
best,
bad.
my best opinion that I can give you, honestly, like, and this is not me trying to be greedy. Genuinely, watch me
Oh,
during that, because
right.
yeah,
I thought I couldn't
Yeah.
be seen. I died first thing. I thought the hella couldn't see me, and that's the great heals.
Oh,
So I just
also,
died.
I'm gonna bring this up now in a contained environment so we can be appropriated about it. I didn't say anything at the time because I didn't want to tilt anybody. I was pissed that you continued to play Storm into Hella through half this match. I'm not gonna hold you. I was pissed. I was like, there's no way.
The hell?
I mean, it's honestly, it's really not that hard to play around a Hella as a flyer. Like, especially Storm, not that bad.
I just
Like,
Okay.
Iron Man is the worst. Iron Man is like, you get screwed by Hella.
Okay, so here we need to be swinging a little bit more. We kind of did, right?
Like me, I'm taking Pie over there.
So where the hell are we? We're blue. Yeah. So pie is being taken here, and then we're giving up pie. Right. So we just need to develop even further along this way. Okay. We need to make it here. Look, so we already have, so we clear this fucking squid, okay, and my Moon Knight either needs to take pie here up top, or my Storm needs to move all the way to here, okay, and be blasting this guy.
I probably wouldn't want to do that.
Okay.
They do still have a hella.
It doesn't matter
I'm
if you're.
playing-
It doesn't
I'm
matter
playing
if you're
very-
playing cover.
You are the man who 45 seconds ago did just say it's really easy to play around Hella.
Yeah, and there's a health pack
First
here.
off, that was Talon
So-
who said that.
Yeah.
So right
Second off,
here, so right here, or maybe then Moon Knight. Maybe Moon Knight should be here then. He gets a better onk, right? He has a little bit more mobility, maybe. Okay. No matter what, I want one of my DPS swinging here because this is an off angle, right? And it controls that deep corner, right? That is kind of how they're able to contest this point because we have no one that can shoot into that deep corner, right? As for if we're here with the Moon Knight, there's a health pack here, or we're here with the Storm, we literally can play this wall so nobody else can shoot us. My healers have line of sight of us, and we're able to just shoot them for free. You know? We're able to shoot them for free with Moon Knight. And we're taking more of the pie, right? And then we can develop this way if we're Moon Knight. Put it on here. You know what I mean? Because look, watch. By us not developing, like, it's kind of like chess, right? We want to develop our pieces. We have access to these white squares, right? So we want to develop, right? Because we know this is a choke. It's a hard point to get around, right? Do we all agree? It's a hard corner to get around.
I
So if-
personally, like in my opinion, I think this is one of the easiest maps in the game for this first choke. I think
Uh-huh.
it's one of the easiest corners to get around.
Okay. So why didn't we get around?
Well, you're about to find out.
Oh my god.
Why? Why we didn't get around? Because we're gonna give up this pillar, right?
Well,
we
I
had
tried.
a cap here, right? We had a cap here. Our cap is now behind cart, so he didn't develop his chess piece from right here, right? Cap could have developed his chess piece and threw a shield from here, right? He could have threw a shield at this rocket, right? Or he could throw a shield from here, right? Like whatever he was like peeling, I don't think needed to be peeled. Let's see what needed to be peeled.
There's no dive.
So he develops here, and he gets taken
he just took too much damage.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If he stays here and develops, he's not getting grabbed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. Good thing I don't play tank.
Right? Because look, are we if we're a chessboard, right? If we're taking pie, did we develop or fucking shrivel up and die like a raisin? I'm gonna say
Have you ever seen the 1990s show Dinosaurs? Have you ever seen that
Hang
show?
on.
I have
What-
not.
How are we getting onto this?
Well, we looked like the baby food. Here, I'll go pull up an image just for you.
Right, so you
This is necessary, but
I
okay.
don't want to do this.
Yeah, I don't.
so basically, since we didn't develop here, we're now in a contest, right? We're now contesting and we're refighting for this high ground, right? And why are we refighting for this high ground? Because nobody is here shooting them before they secure this spot, right? If we're shooting them here, we just automatically get this high ground for free.
I think the only draw. So a little bit of that. The reason one storm.
That's what we look
yeah,
like staring down the joke, by the way.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
damage boost, I'm okay with
Yeah.
that. But
And if one of us swings left, we lose that. But also,
Yeah.
neither of our
So-
characters really have the move.
so that's what I'm saying. Like maybe it's not Storm that swings left. I'm saying it's someone needs to swing left.
I said the only person that could really do that would be Cap.
Yeah. Or right, it could also be our White Fox because she can TP back. Right? Like look at what their White Fox is
I
doing.
guess White Fox, yeah.
Right? Look at this girl.
I'm pretty sure I targeted her as well, like literally seconds after this.
Well, we're up 3, so we should. Okay, so honestly, I would be.
Okay. This is where you need to watch me. Because me and the Moon Knight. Because this is where it starts to get really messy. Is this point here, bro?
How did you even get up there that fast?
I was fucking zooming, bro.
That's impressive. Yeah, and then you come out the other side, freaking you psych.
Yeah, I was trying to stop the portal with my right click, and then I figured, alright, well, I'm just gonna go back to the portal anyway. Which did pay off.
We must stop the vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
That's exactly what I thought when I did it. That's exactly. I said I hate this character so much. I said, wow, that took so much skill to kill them.
So I hate.
Watch 4.5 minutes of torture.
I actually hate Moon Knight. All right, because
I'm happy you do. Fuck Moon Knight.
because what is this guy doing right now? Okay, so here this guy's developing chess piece, right? And when I have it paused right here as he's flying up to the bridge, developing chess piece, good. Here, not developing chess piece. When he's
He
looking,
saw the Namor and went no.
when he's looking
I
at
saw I
cards.
wasn't getting healed, and I looked at my healers like, hey, I'm half health. I can't heal.
Yeah, that's
Here?
a glitch.
Maybe
Well, like my healer walks past me to
Okay.
DPS.
here, looking at the
And I
Namor
can get
squid.
one-shot headshot.
Right, looking at Namor squid, maybe developing chess piece, right? Maybe. Here, 2 seconds after shooting the Namor squid, looking at the fucking ground.
Also, I'm not saying I shouldn't have healed you, but simultaneously we were in a safe spot. We weren't engaged in a fight. Rocket was behind you, and I was going to support the team members who were actually low and in danger.
Who's in danger?
Because you weren't in
Who's
danger.
Cap?
Like you're literally standing here facing backwards right now. So if you think you
Yeah,
if you think
'cause
you're
I'm
really
like,
in
what's
danger,
going
you're-
on?
Wait,
I'm
who
like-
was, my point is, who was in danger? Was anybody else?
These
Oh.
guys, these
Us.
two.
Us,
Oh,
we were
this-
in danger.
this is-
No, this is the most questionable play of the game right here. Trust
So-
me, you want a POV
No, it's not
right here.
questionable.
So this is
There's
this
nothing
is
questionable about what's about to happen.
So this is
Everybody knows. Everybody remembers this exact moment, bro.
guys. This is why it's questionable because what
Why are you
are
reaching
we?
up for stars, bro?
Are
No,
we
it's not-
being
no, trust me. Hit play first. You have
Just
no
hit play.
idea.
are
Sid.
we
You have
being
no
ape
idea.
strong together here or
No,
not?
you have no idea.
No. It gets so much worse.
If
It
I
gets
just
so
hit
much worse
play.
than just that.
I'm telling you, hit play, bro. It's bad.
A couple
We were
seconds
playing
more.
like this with quick play.
I got out though. I did waste my own, but I did get out. I didn't feed.
I don't know. I don't know.
You fed them an ult! You fed
To be-
them a
but-
free healer ult!
But to be fair, I saved me and the cap, so we were fully alive for the team fight.
The ult
That was
and
kinda
then
big.
You guys could have just gone out the other way, like.
Okay. So- So- It kind of depends.
What is
So
your
we-
honest opinion on that ult and that play in that pocket?
So as
Yeah.
of right now, I'm slightly okay with it.
Because
Well,
we did end up in an argument.
why-
over that.
why
He
I
told me
say-
wasted my ult, and I told him
So
I thought it
you
was
you
useful.
kind of do, but it's kind of okay because we do have 4 minutes on the clock. So we are definitely controlling pie and developing pieces, right? Ideally, we don't want to expend that all, but if the team gets here, sure, right? So I would just expend White Fox. I'm definitely not the cap ult. This cap ult that's happening, definitely not expending cap ult here. Depending
So
on
then
the
mine
scenario.
wasn't as retarded as I thought.
Yours is not the worst, but only because we have 4 minutes on the clock, right? You have plenty of time to get a third or a second ultimate, you know? So it's not technically a waste, especially since we got some staggers, and we're
not allowed
now
to roast me anymore about it, guys.
and we're now here, right? This motherfucker right here, cap ulting, right? So we already used one ult, right? Because remember, what did we talk about before? If my cart's moving, I normally don't want to expend an ult when I'm on attack.
Does anybody know, does Banana ult here with cap? Does Banana blow his ult right here?
But
So we go down one.
Where's Banana go? What did the wall do to him?
Is the rocket beacon.
That's not a bad idea, because Mag can't really threaten him here. But he
Yeah.
didn't, okay.
So
Alright.
why I say the cap ult's bad?
Oh.
The cap ult is bad. Yeah, the cap ult's bad
I thought you
because
genuinely shooting
we
the
give
wall,
up
bro.
this point, right? Cap
And
ult is
the
bad.
cap ult could have saved the dino there too and got them out.
Yeah, or if we just stay here, I would
Or the
I would
White
be
Fox.
fine with cap ult and staying here and controlling this choke, right? A White Fox could stay here and heal the cap and the dino,
Could you
right?
throw it back a few seconds and see why I left there?
You chased someone up top, or the
Ella?
I'm not actually sure because I
That was
was
Raccoon.
completely out of there for a second. I teleported in. I know that.
yeah. So right here. Okay, so right here, so Fox ult, kind of okay with because we capture that top pad, right? We walk through this door and we capture that top pad, right? With the Fox ult, so kind of okay with it since we had 4 minutes, right?
We just got out after that. We didn't capture it.
Well,
Well, we did have it captured.
We
technically,
had
but
it.
just backed
Okay,
up.
well, we had it for an extra 2 seconds. My bad.
right?
Well, right.
Oh,
But
the hell
what
is
he's
there
saying,
now?
what he's
Which
saying
means
is
it's
we should have
with here.
held it.
Yeah,
Is we should have contested it and held it. Is what he's saying.
yeah. Because like, sure, White Fox had to TP out since she died in her Fox ult, but we captured that space that cap is now in, right? So it's kind of okay since we have 4 minutes, right? And my payload's moving, right? So it's kind of okay. The cap ult I'm not really okay with since we already expended one to get this far, right? I would want to try to control as much of this as we can without using our cap ult. And as we're losing control of this doorway, then cap ult, right? So we kind of get that like refresh in health, right? So let us use all our 900 or 700 health on cap, and then as we're losing it, pop ult and get a whole nother 700 health back. You know what I mean?
How do you think, guys? How do you guys think Stolen is gonna react when you guys tell him that Zin said that his ult was bad and mine was okay?
He already knows his.
'Cause
I
look-
think he knows his ult is bad. I think he'd be surprised.
Because
that
look, we
got called,
retake,
and I quote,
right?
okay.
We retake this zone, right? So I'm really not that concerned of these two people escaping through height. Okay? Right? A Rocket, what the fuck is he gonna do? Right? He's not gonna go fucking win a 1v1 on card or a 1v2, right? Her,
Wait,
maybe,
Talon,
maybe.
what is happening here?
Hella
What
might,
happens here?
right? Hella might. Oh, you're dead. For sure you're dead. Right? But
1 HP and a Druid.
but I definitely don't want both of my tanks forfeiting this pad. Right? Because now we leave our
Straight
white
up
fox.
Parabola with his ult.
We leave our white fox and who the fuck is this? Storm.
Storm
Right.
alone, and that's why I teleported back up into that room because I
Yeah.
realized I'm not surviving here without my tanks.
Look at that. Fool.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like it's like the fox ult is okay to get here with 4 minutes. The cap ult leaving is not okay. If the cap ult stayed here and we held this, maybe. Okay? Right? But I would only want to expend one fox ult, right? Because look, they're still here to kind of hold this. But then
I told you guys it was a good idea, and everybody.
But then
yelled
look,
at me and thought it was horrible.
Dino goes for this target, right? The fucking raccoon beacon that's doing nothing. And
There it is.
our storm leaves and our white fox TP's out. So we fucking completely abandoned this motherfucker.
Yeah, all the space
So
that we took.
so it's not him that's necessarily in trouble, right? It's the fact that all of us fucking left him. It's the fact that the other apes left our other special ape.
I had no choice, bro. I had to hasta luego.
Yeah, my bad. I should have healed in this storm.
But
Right?
he did have quite a bit of time to get
Because-
out that he chose to kind of walk in circles, though, Loki.
Because like I said, we want to, if we control this doorway, we fight before the choke happens. And then as we're losing the fight or they are using abilities, then we now back up into a choke, which doesn't
And
make
take
them
what you're saying into
any better.
consideration too, and looking at this, if we had held that space there and killed them, we won. That would have been the winning
Yeah.
fight right there. We would have stacked 3 cart. I think we would have been able to push and stagger them far enough they would have panicked.
Yeah, exactly. Or
I-
if you kill them, you guys stand 4 deep, fucking
hold,
staring at them as they walk out of these doors because it's
They have nothing
open.
capable of really wrapping around and shooting
Yeah,
us either.
and you're shooting them if they walk all the way around there. right?
Wait a second, Mundo. Where the hell was Rocket ult used at?
Who's
He's at
Chris?
32%, which means he ulted right after me.
Yeah, we're all clueless.
Or right before me. What in the world?
He ulted before you.
Oh, I think it
Where
was
did
to
he
win the
ult
first.
at?
It was to win the first. To
Yeah.
win the cap point.
Yeah. Oh, it was with the Dino, I think.
Oh, it's the group fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Win the first point.
Also, I noticed while we were all up here and fighting and stuff, the Rocket was back on the card
Vehicle
for the
reached
entire
checkpoint.
time.
Keep up the momentum.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like when
Like-
we were having that space taken and stuff, he was just chilling on cart.
yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Rocket can stay on cart and shoot heals through this doorway while all of us are fucking glaring at them out of spawn.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, so back where the Cap had left, right, with
Yeah.
his ult,
Yeah.
if you look at that point in time, the Rocket is super far back and can't see almost anybody.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's not good that the Cap left our team, because then we definitely had nothing helping. Nobody. Right?
Yeah, because the rocket wasn't there.
Yeah. And White Fox
I'm-
had TP'd out as well. So that's why our dino fucking got extinct.
Fucking
Yeah, I'm gonna be so real for a second, like, because like remember how I said like a whole point of this team was essentially just high damage, blow up the dino and stuff. Like I don't want to say I'm speaking for Pancakes as well, but me and him a lot of points in this game were confused with what were we supposed to be doing because we didn't know where the team was trying to group up and primarily play because they kept changing faster than
So why does my cap fucking die?
like when me and Talon discussed this.
I also think that we should have got off the cap. Way.
I don't actually.
Cap works here really well.
I actually like
He
Cap.
played
Yeah.
for all-
So right here, as we get this, like I said, look, there's no reason for us not to walk through here. Well. Okay, so after we get that kill on the, or is that us being killed? Yeah, that's us being killed. But we're kind of up to people, right? In the kill feed.
Talon, do you
well,
3v1 this?
Right, so we should just walk through that.
Are you looking for ult in the room? Maybe you ult? Solo ult?
Do you see what I mean? Like, why
I come up
does
there with you.
my dino why does my dino give up the choke?
Also, why did we rocket ult there?
Okay, look at where my dino is, right? Dino can
the-
be
Wait, do you-
in this room, body
Does anybody
blocking
else
or
remember
showing
that rocket ult?
presence.
No.
We'll
that
get to
honest? I
we'll
don't
get to it in
remember
a
that rocket
moment.
ult.
We'll get to it in a
I don't
moment.
remember that getting popped. What the hell?
Yeah, we'll get to it in a moment, right? But
Oh wait, no. I
no
think
reason
no,
for
no.
Dino to give this up. Okay?
I remember.
No reason for Dino to give this up.
The reason we popped Rocket ult was there's a miscomm. We were essentially just gonna try and kill them all because they started walking through the choke. We Pancakes Rocket ulted and I was damage boosting because we were just kind of trying to kill the Moon Knight. I didn't realize that Talon had walked back towards the upper doorway. I thought it was both me and Pancakes thought he was coming down main to ult, so we were trying to damage boost him as much as possible.
Yeah, so by Dino giving up this fucking doorway, we don't have that pinch, right? They now can walk and contest cart for free, right? They can now make it an overtime fight or whatever, right?
Only 60 seconds left.
Like, look, Neymar gets to walk in and throw fucking squids. If my Dino was there, because there's no reason for him not to be there, right? He's fucking looking down the hallway of Night at the Museum. Right? There's no reason for him to give up this doorway. When, look, Moon Knight's holding top doorway. My Dino could be up here. Right? There's just no reason for them to be able to walk in on us. Like that. Right? So Dino is out of position. And like you see what I mean? We are not
Yeah,
set
that
up.
rocket ult was egregious, bro.
We are not set up.
Yeah, it was a miscomm.
So look at
I
our
just
our
wanna
position
clear that
here.
up.
We're not
In
set up
fact,
for a
actually,
third
that
point.
rocket ult makes the
I don't
cap
know.
ult look like fucking flowers and rainbows. I'm not.
Granted-
Hold on. I disagree, but anyways, I genuinely, was it me that miscomm something? Did I say something wrong?
No. I thought so.
Only 60 seconds left.
Right. When we realized they were walking down main, I think you calmed Moon Knight ult, but when you just said something like that, you didn't say where it was technically. Me and Pancakes both assumed you were throwing it down the main choke, so that's why I went to damage boost you. We didn't realize that you meant you were gonna try and go behind them.
Got it.
Also, rocket
that's
walked
why
out of
it's-
his ult and is 1v2ing right now.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck
Yeah.
Pancakes did that.
So-
I'll say that that's his fault.
So it's
I
kind
can
of
defend his ult. I can't defend his positioning.
it's kind of all of our fault, right? Because where the fuck is the payload? Right? We know payload ends here. So why did my Dino give up this choke Also, why are we not controlling this room? Right? We're right here. We had plenty of time. Right? We had plenty of time to be on this high ground, taking all of the pie from point. Right? Rocket should also definitely not be there. Rocket could be here. Right? If Rocket's here, he's able to heal. He's able to shoot that Namor. He's able to hide behind this wall. He's able to rotate to this small room where White Fox is. Right? Maybe Dino's right here guarding White Fox. Like, you see what I mean? Like, we could be much more fortified because we know, like, it's not day one of Marvel Rivals. We know cart ends here. Right? There's no reason to be looking at whatever the fuck we're looking at over here as a team. Right? Cart's not ending over here. Cart's ending here. Okay? So we need to be, whether it's a shitty rocket ult or not, right? Oh, that rocket ult is not going to help me. I'm going to go rotate to an actual good spot that matters. You know what I mean? Like, because right here we are, like, Rocket's dead because he is where my dinosaur should be. Right? Like, look at where Dinosaur is. Right? Dinosaur made it. He made it here. And then watch, let's play it. He gives it up for free to do nothing over here. And look at Namor's able to walk in, throw squids, hit Rocket, and now we're down to support. That's why we lose. Right? My Dino does nothing, and my Rocket is out of position. Because my Rocket is where my Dino should be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we start this fight off when we have a minute left, down a support. So we're also ulting down a support. So we're ulting 5v6. So even if we get a kill with this cap ult, it makes it a 5v5, which then makes it a 50-50. Do we have any more chance winning a 50-50? Not really, right? It's still anyone's fucking game. Right? So we never want to expend an ult like that when we're down. Just play neutral, wait. Because look, now we're in an ult battle, and now we're definitely losing because they have the better ult economy. They have an ult up, and our only ult is dead right now. Right? So they win this fight, and we are now waiting on a respawn timer. Right? So let's see how many people they kill. Or maybe kill. Yeah, so look, we die. Look at this timer. Down to 30 seconds, and we are on a 6-second timer. A TP comes through, but some of us aren't even able to get back. So TP comes through, and we're immediately already down 1 because my fucking Strange jumped in when we had 19 seconds still.
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure we communicated for him to wait as well. I'm pretty sure we said wait for the team.
We did.
You know what I mean? So you see how there's a bunch of nonsense going on. Like, we were good position here, then my Rocket was in the position my fucking Dinosaur should have been in. Then we cap ulted when we should have just waited because we were down.
Also, I think he should have portal door as well, like the choke there.
Yeah,
and he
to
could have
block
stopped
them.
White Fox off. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd been
exactly.
great.
Yeah. So you see what I mean? You see how we have a lot of like little things, but they actually end up being big game changing things. Right? So we're immediately 30 seconds left, and yeah, like my Strange is on a 3-second cooldown. So luckily, we do get that kill from Moon Knight.
I think he gets res.
I don't remember how we lose this. I remember I was pissed though. I literally was like, I said on the mic, how the fuck did we lose that?
However,
So
I don't remember how we lost this though. Also, White Fox in the back, and nobody looked at her, including me. That's dookie.
Also, so after
What am I
so
looking at?
so as we go through this TP,
Well, I think I'm looking at it.
as we
Horror's
go
like
through this
horrible.
TP, we definitely need to be here, right? So even though there's a fucking dino there now, right? So or okay, or even a better spot for us to portal to. Okay, we have fucking 30 seconds that we have more time before Strange died, right? We could have portaled up here, right? We have plenty of time to portal up here and get someone on cart, right? We portal up here, we kill this raccoon, and now my Moon Knight, my Storm are on high ground over the point, can get Onks into the backline. We're damage
Yeah, if we
boosted.
died up here, we would have went crazy here.
Yeah. And instead of us being down a Strange, we would be up a raccoon, right? They would be down a raccoon. You see how that changes the fight completely? 17 seconds. 17 seconds would change the fight. Or let's see before Strange dies. 22 seconds. We are not in that much of a panic, right? None of them can stop our TP. The Hela is too far. She can't stop our TP. Right? So, no reason to walk on point and get eated by their Strange. Or
Like seeing you just standing there, seeing this little
Yeah.
This is so funny,
just
bro.
blown up.
He's just like, "What's up, guys? Hello."
You know what I mean? So
Oh no, I was on the opposite side because I didn't die in the team fight.
look, as soon as I'm popping Moon Knight ult, I want to get to some sort of height over the position. Okay, whether that's here, whether that's up here, unless they patched all that shit, which I don't think they did.
No, they didn't. You can still hit the rocks, especially right here. Yeah, exactly where
Yeah.
you're sitting.
Yeah.
I
So
love that spot. It's so good.
so why don't we get there?
Do you use both cooldowns to get up that high?
Huh?
Do you?
So
Do you use
I
both
think he
cooldowns to get
did.
that high?
I think he launched himself up.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think he is. I don't know how he does that.
yeah. So you see what I mean? Like even though Hela blows you up, right? If you had flown to these bushes, right? She blows you up and she doesn't chunk my White Fox, maybe. Right? Right? She only blows one of us up. You see what I mean? Like, no matter what, we had plenty of time with Strange Portal. Right? So I think what I want you guys to work on, we're kind of getting it down. It's all going to click at a random time, right? We don't know when, but you guys are already improving on some of the stuff we talked about. So I think now is we need to we need somebody, or we all need to be able to just take a step back in team fights. Okay? So anytime you feel like there's high pressure, just like has anybody seen Bad Boys for Life?
No.
Like with Will Smith and who's the other guy? Martin something?
I've heard of it.
Well, maybe not, but like we just need to take a second, and if there's time, right? Like those 20 seconds, we don't have to rush. We don't have to be in our emotions, right? We don't have to rush. We need to be calm. And because like you see how that TP would be a game-changing TP onto that rocket? And we had plenty of time. We had 22 seconds. You know what I mean? So if one of yous or multiple of yous can be able to that's the tempo thing, right? But yeah, that was good. We went over museum, and we went over What the hell is that map called? Asgard?
Yggdrasil.
Yeah.
Yggdrasil path.
Yggdrasil? Something like that.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yggdrasil path, yeah.
Well, that is
Also,
pretty.
I am
That's
totally prepared to go and lose plat matches now.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I got into diamond, but
So
I'm
that
totally
is-
ready to go and lose diamond matches now.
That's everything from me. But give me 1 second. I am probably gonna raid someone. But yeah, the thing will be up on YouTube. So if you guys want to like watch it back, I'll probably go over some more games. So if you guys have more games, send me those codes, and I'll probably either do them with you guys or record them and put them on the YouTube. Okay, or whatever map you guys want to work on, we'll do another little series like that, like how we're
Yo.
doing the museum one.
Yeah, the next thing we're trying to work on overall is just dive, playing with and against it. Like we're scrimming tomorrow, or I guess now technically today, on that. So
Okay. So yeah, I would say ideally for homework, let's work on all of the payload maps, right? So anytime we have a scrim, let's try to do like symbiote, museum for sure, right? So let's do that. Let's work on our payload game modes, and once we get those win rates to like crazy good, you know what I mean? Then we can focus on other stuff. Make sense?
Yeah.
Right, so we perfect at least one game mode or a majority of the game modes, right? Where we know we're just unbeatable. You know what I mean? Once we have that, the fundamentals for payload fucking completely down, and we know how to use those 22 seconds. We're hitting good TPs on doorways like that, right? Until we get there, I say we just work on payload maps for VODs, you know?
Yeah.
It'll speed up our learning process on some of these concepts, which will go into like control points and stuff like that. So cool. That's everything from me, guys. Yeah, I'll be in the Discord, or when you have scrims, let me know. For VODs. Also, I could do individual VODs for you guys and break down everything, because like we kind of speed through this. We could be even more thorough. But yeah, that was good. You guys have improved on museum, so good job.
let's go.
So have a good night. I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, see you later.
Bye.
Header bit. Okay, cool.
My ass gotta get to bed.
I speak it. Luxury call. I fail. Whoa. What did you say? How's your stream? How was your stream, brother? Yeah. Come on. Oh, Yes. Get eaten. Good night, Zenny. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Let's go.
That's mad dope. Let's go. And this is called Poromon. It's a discount Temu Pokemon, but you know,